a shotgun against machete fight then. Looks like he managed to actually save his teammate. I didn't realize Tomchi was dropping down to save his teammate. Doing some damage. You've seen Mouse Play go down straight away. You see Capitalist behind the tree with a pistol. We've got Zephyr's pushing Capitalist. Capitalist only has that pistol. His partner Mouse Play only has a pistol as well behind. Capitalist gets out in the open. Oh no, Capitalist and Mouse Play go down really early. Zephyr's alignment. Bad pickup for those guys, unfortunately. Sometimes it goes down like that. You both got a pistol. It's not like you're going to push the button. I'm not quite sure. Has to peek the window. There's the S6. Being a little bit hopeful of that range of the S6A6. Anything over 10 feet, I'm a little bit hopeful. Here comes a grenade from College. He needs to build him. Let's check it out a bit so we can see the grenade going to come in any second now. Waited quite a long time. He's bounced off the wall. He didn't knock down himself. He does indeed knock himself out, Connix. Wasn't really what he was hoping for there. So now this is the fight. He turns around on himself. Oh, 2 grenades as well. So Connix is going to kill himself with that grenade. He threw 2 and ended up killing himself. So now it's anyone's game. Dimitri against Darkstore. Connix made that situation entirely by himself there. Dimitri's going to push up from the SK12 into Bartolomew's got the S686. Interesting fight. First shot comes out. Second shot with a kill. And Bartolomeu revenge. A solo double on the driving car there. So Velnez keeping himself in Italiano quite nicely in this game. I'm not sure if Bazooka and his partner heard that. They're driving just directly towards Velnez, who's just picked up a double by himself. Is the same thing going to happen? Oh, he's just reloading now, though. He's got the AKM out. Gets some serious damage on the Bazooka. Bazooka's taking a lot of damage. He's been knocked out. Good Day trying to get past. Good Day is low. Good Day might go down here to Velnez. Velnez has to reload. And Good Day's going to get away with it. He does. He's taking the car at the top there, but his partner goes down. Velnez being a machine at the bottom there, picking up 3 kills in quick succession, all on people trying to drive out the shot. He does take a few shots. Bartslaw. Oh, Bartslaw. Wow, what a shot there in the window. Had like a half an inch to work with. Straight away with the follow-up with the molly. Let's have a look in the video. He's going straight for the Molotov now. Bartslaw's already taken out 2 players by himself. Molly's in the window, but not the best placement for it. Oh, while this is happening, the other player comes out doing full auto here. Full auto shotgun. Goes down. Bartslaw very low health. Exodus comes outside. Bartslaw picks up a double. Ballsy play. Nice takedown with the car. Gets the one player down with the shotgun. The other player comes out with the shotgun. Gets him down as well. Now he needs to heal. Lethal Assassin and Pink Ghost. Just camping the bottom of this a little bit now. They're probably aware there's a partner upstairs. They obviously killed Rossi's partner downstairs, but they're not willing to push the upstairs here. Rossi just sitting at the back there. Oh, now he's going to take some shots at Lethal Assassin. Gets some damage on Assassin. Assassin jumps back in the car. Rossi gets him down. So Rossi's downed him. Where's Assassin's partner? Oh, Assassin's partner's actually moved away. Oh dear, so Pink Ghost had moved away, so Assassin goes down. Pink Ghost isn't able to really even return any fire because Rossi is firing out the back window there. So Pink Ghost has lost his partner. Oh, just about. We've got Koro and Heroes trading. Pink Ghost out in the open. Oh, nice shot from Heroes. Good KAR shot there. 2 from Heroes. Boom, tap, tap. And Pink Ghost goes down slush. Nice little flank move going on here. Italiano's dived into that house with the UMP. Velnez goes down. Velnez says, oh no! Blue Star and his partner turned up. Blue Star and his partner are actually going to go down to the button. Slush as well. Slush and his partner will push on to 7 kills, just taking names in this last exchange. His periphery as well. Take some shots at them. So Koros and Hero are low. Zipab with the grenade there. We can see the grenade being primed and ready to go. Is he going to get something off on Heroes and Koro? Is he close enough? He is close enough. We can see Koro going down the distance with his second grenade coming out. The butt over here with Italiano. We're down to our final players. There's so many grenades coming out. Zipad going ham. Loads of grenades and pushing up. And then gets the double. Really nice play from Rossi95, who somehow has kept himself and his team in this game. Rossi95 lost his partner earlier on and has somehow kept his team in the game. They've positioned well, they've done well. Rossi though, Rossi could ruin everyone's day here. He has got a broken chest and a broken head, but they're both tier 3, so there's still going to be some armor left. He's going to go for it. He's going to move very, very late in this game, and he's going to try and go for it. Will Italiano pick his team up another famous victory just by moving very late in the game? The button slush have got the advantage. There's 2 of them. Rossi not moving, not doing anything, and we see Ziphad go down to slush. So it's 2v1 to slush. So it's 2v1v1. Italiano is out. He's moving. Both players looking the other way. Oh no! Rossi then makes himself known. Slush dies behind that tree, but not quick enough. Gets knocked out. Italiano's going to die to a ring, and the butt's going to go down. And Rossi's going to win the game. Rossi He's going to win the game. He's going to win it out of nowhere. Rossi 95 picks up the win for him and his team. Lost now early on in that game, in that exchange, but kept himself in it. Played it clever, played it smart, waited for everyone to pick each other up, popped up just at the right time to take out Slush and the butt. And takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Good evening, everybody. Well, no, I was going to say it's Friday. No, it's Saturday night. And that means it's duos time. That means we've got 3 matches. 1, 2, 3 matches in a row. First-person duos. We've scoured the internet. We found some of the best first-person duos players out there. Some just signed up as well because they're good like that. But that's what we're going to bring you over the next probably 2 to 2.5 hours. We'll be bringing you 3 games back-to-back. So there isn't really much else to say. We're there. Everybody's in. Everybody's ready. So I'm going to click the play button. I'm going to get straight into the games. There is no preamble. I don't need to big everything up. I don't need to spend 5 minutes sort of dabbling around. Our tournament staff have got everyone in. And everyone's in and ready and organised. So we're going to go straight into the games. Here we go. We're starting right away. While we're loading in, though, I will take a few minutes to say thank you for joining us today. Please make sure you follow Expulse_gaming on Twitter. Please make sure you follow the Discord link where someone pastes it into chat, which they'll do hearing me say this, hopefully, and join our Discord. Obviously, all tournament results, tournament sign-ups, everything is organised through the Discord. Also, make sure you sign up on the Expulse website. Hopefully, someone will spam the link for that as well, because we do tournaments all through the weekends. We now are a Friday to Sunday tournament organisation. So this week, we had our squads last night. We have our 3 games with duos today. MPG are actually invading tomorrow, and MPG will be running their own tournament through our channel tomorrow. So you'll be seeing that as well. So that's pretty much every weekend here is a squads, a duos, and a solo. So everything caters to everyone. Whatever you like, whatever your particular PUBG fetish is, whatever that thing is that makes you think, oh, I can't get enough of that. Oh, I really want to be part of that. Then we've got it for you. You want to play squads? We've got squads. You want to play duos? We've got duos. And you'll face very good players in the duos. Players that play a lot of these duo games. Players that are very, very good. I immediately see some Cursed Trials players sneaking in there. We see the C. Previous Cursed Trials player did very well in Cursed Trials. We see Timmy's and Zululu. 2 players from Finstack, from our Finstack duos from yesterday. I see Fiddy and Posty. Long-time players within our games. Again, you see Fiddy and Posty everywhere. I think Posty has a distinction consistently being one of the top first-person solos players around. So again, you're going to get quality all through these games consistently. But yes, please make sure you sign up to all the relevant things. Get yourself in all those Discords, Twitter. Follow the. I mean, if you're not following the channel already, I mean, come on. What do we have to do? What do I have to do? I'm immediately seeing the quality here. The quality of our duos is off the charts. I am seeing that this is going to be impossible to call. I can already tell you guys today, this first-person duos, these best of 3 is going to be nearly impossible to call. There are far too many good players in this. There are 85 of them. It should be 86, so someone's got the short end of the straw. But there's 85 of them, and not all of them can win. So let's see where we're starting with. Let's see. Where are we starting from? Where are going to be our death zones? Oh, it's almost the same ring we had. Sorry, that's not the same ring. The same sort of plane we had yesterday with our squads, in that it's sort of sectioning off a quarter of the map. So we're going to get Georgiapol, Gatka, the Ruins, Rozok School. All these things are gettable. Severny, Zaki. Someone might go to shooting range. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in a while, but someone might go to shooting range. And then we also have got the military, Primorsk, Ferryport. Reality is that anything is gettable. You know, you can get a car on any of these roads. You can get anywhere you want to go. So we're going to hopefully see the players spreading out. There's obviously 85 in the game. I think one person didn't connect, possibly. So there's a bit more room than a normal game. Normally you would be going with 100 players in our tournaments, but we're trying to limit them to around the 80 mark. So immediately we see Hefty Elf and Trevor. Very, very good players. Had some real dominant games yesterday. I think they came within 3 points of winning our squads games yesterday. So Hefty Elf and Trevor have got a point to prove now against Finstack, so Zululu and Timmy's, because Zulu and Timmy's obviously finishing first position in the squads overall. 3 points, I believe, over Hef the Elf and Trevor's team. So there was nothing in it. We immediately see Rozok has become play essential. Akrios and Jarkos have landed here. We see Nextas. I'm not sure where Nextas' partner is. It could be one of these two players. I'm guessing it is one of these two. We see Basilios moving in. The lone player here at Rozok. Basilios not really even choosing to loot at the moment. Just running around quite a lot. Jarkos and Akrios. Akrios immediately getting that M16. Looked like he got a mini as well. I think we might have a mini and M16 for Akrios. So he's enjoying his trip to Rozok so far. He is very much enjoying his little trip to Rozok. And we see Ours still shooting down in the background. We see Fire still shooting down. And the other players I can't see because my eyesight's not that good and I'm old. So I don't know who they are, but they're still shooting down. Lots of players still shooting. Oh, and it's an interesting ring as well. It's going to end directly above Severny would be my guess, looking at the ring. Looking at how much of it is over the water. Oh, Godski already been knocked down. And Godski and Zululu immediately picks up a kill on Godski. Taking out, I think, Harris Mad's teammate. Harris Mad trying to get an AK up. Gonna try and put. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna try and take Zululu and Timmy's on? Zululu and Timmy's so very good yesterday. So many kills for their team. Already got that AK. Oh, he's out in the open though. Zululu is out in the open. Harris Mad has the cover. Gonna take some shots. He's gonna get some hits on Zululu. He's gonna. Oh. What can you say about that? Did some serious damage to Zululu, but Zululu just turned it on. Obviously, Harris having no head armor there didn't really help his cause, but Zululu is quite far away from Timmy's as well, so if he'd got him down there, there could have been serious problems for him. Mr. Next doing some damage to someone. His partner, Sochi, right with him. Let's have a quick look. Virus. Oh, the old pistol action. Pistol v shotgun. Oh, Virus turns around and kills his partner. So Unknown Hunter there, trying to push into Virus. Virus with the pistol. His partner with the S686 versus the pump. Unknown Hunter's going to go down. So Virus and his partner pick up a double there. Nice little double for them. I think Fire Official. Oh, let's have a look at the C. Previous cursed trialist. It's the C in the load against Fire Official and Ours. The load coming in to res his partner. Fire Official gets his Uzi out. Fire Official is going to push. He knows he's got a player down. His partner's joining him. Ours behind him. Fine players themselves. There's no room to hide in the X-Pulse tournaments, guys. There's no room to hide. It's full of quality players. And unless you're particularly ready for it. Oh, he does get the C up. The C is up now upstairs, but the C only has a pistol. But I think it's a P. I think it's a C92, unless I'm going crazy. So Ours is really wanting to push this. Alo does have that SK12. Fire Official moves up into the other building. The C trying to peek the corners, not really getting much of an angle. Is Fire going to get an angle himself? No, he's not. I'm not sure what he's doing exactly. Oh, I just missed half of that fight there. SK12 shots coming in. Ours taking a little bit of damage from the SK. So everyone here is damaged. Everyone has a bit of damage on them at the moment. The C, very, very low. Only got a pistol, got no head armor, got nothing. Fire Official now is what they want. Do they want to push this at this stage in the game? 81 players left alive. We're still in that sort of 19, well, 20 plus teams left. Do they really want to push this? None of them have any head armor. None of them have any actual armor itself. Time is already ticking. Oh, some shots coming out from a load onto Ours. Ours taking a little bit of damage there. Basilios takes out Nextas while we were looking at this. Basilios was by himself at Rozok and is taking out Nextas there. So Nextas was one of the two-man teams at Rozok. So now there's only one two-man team and one player by himself. Fire Official with the S686. What does he want to do? S686 is a character deleter of a gun. We are seeing people going down while this is happening, but this is an interesting fight and I want to see this could quite determine where we're going to go in this. Fire Official now is quite decent players themselves. The C and the load, been in that curse trials, have that big match temperament. Looks like a load's down to 2 rounds. He's got 2 rounds on that SK12, so he has to be really careful now. Ours and Fire Official are moving all around here. Let's get the X-ray vision up so we can actually see where everybody is. So Ours is in the next building. Fire is shutting doors, opening doors, trying to push in. While we're saying this, so the C is actually healing up. So this is good for the C in some regards, in that he's actually getting to heal up. But it's not good for them in the other regard that they both got pistols right now. We see Fire pushing it into the bottom there. He's just trying to peek. We're over the top then of a load in the C. So we can see that the C has no armor. We can see that Alo took a little bit of damage from Fire. Trying to use that game ender right there. Oh! Oh! I didn't even see that happen there. It was so quickly. Ours managed to get the jump. We missed that because we were hanging over the head. Somehow ours managed to get the jump, run along the platform, come in the door. As he came in the door, the C was looking pinpoint directly at him, takes him out. At the same time that happened, Alode manages then to take out Fire Official. So Alode and the C somehow come out of that situation, which they really shouldn't. In the interim, Posty and his partner Fiddy seem to have picked themselves up some kills there. I'm not entirely sure where Fiddy is. Actually, he's picking up 1 kill at least. It looks like we've got Hacky 007 in the distance there. What's Posty going to do? Is he going to push Hacky? You think he knows there's another player here? Posty moving around. He's maneuvering. He's having a look. He knows there's another player here. The player he killed didn't kill instantly. He knocked them down. So he knows there's another player here. Obviously, it's first person. First person means a lack of vision. Posty doesn't really want to overcommit. He's wary of the house. He's wary of just pushing too far. While this has happened, though, it looks like Hacky 007 has decided to get the hell out. Has got that 8x, though, on that M16. So can be quite effective from quite far away. But again, no helmet. So that's a 1 shot from anyone who wants to particularly chuck a bullet at his head. It's going to go down. He seems to have gotten far enough away now. We've only got the hollow sight on Posty XD's weapon. I'm not entirely sure that he even knows the player has actually got away across the field at this point. So Hacky 007's partner's gone down, but he's going to remain in the game. Good day then, with some damage. Let's have a look. Got this garage area near military. It looks like Bazooka, his teammate. Bazooka, remember from our last week's squads, went on an absolute tear by himself. Put on a huge amount of kills. We see L-E-V... Levnip? I'm going to say Levnip. Levin P? NP? I don't know. Maybe Levin NP. I'm not sure. This is not a name I'm very good at saying here. So Bazooka and G'day are pushing along. But actually, as we say that, Monkey Singe gets himself a long-range knockdown on Brexia. Kaya Game there trying to help his partner, but Kaya Game's taking damage from both ends. So Drax, his partner, then picks up the kill. Actually, Dratix picks up the kill there. Good squad wipe for those two guys. Nice flanking action, and they worked it out quite well there. So they picked up the double. We can see in the distance we've got Jarkos and Akio still looting at Rozok. We have Captain Dre and Exodus then taking over the school. Players are settling down into a rhythm now. They've all got their unique positions, and they're all quite happy just to siege up and wait for players to come past them. None of the players in this area really need to move. None of them need to move at this point. We've got Nawe and his partner, Rossi95. Obviously, Rossi95, I think, picking up the win last week overall. We've got our Damage Incorporated players, Notorious and DeWeasel, right behind Solace and Adinas there. They're all on foot. A lot of players now converging on the ring. Actually, just seen a knockout there as well. So it looks like Saint and Brooksy over here managed to get either a knockout or a kill by the looks of it. Because not Antarctican. Could you put any more letters and syllables in that name? Seems like he's by himself now. So they just got the kill here. They're looking around. No scopes or anything though. So going to be a bit of a reach to get any kills from there. I think Saint possibly might have got the kill inside the building there. Not Antarctican has moved away though. Posty XD picks himself up some more damage there. Actually got that 4x now. He sees Hacky in the building, doing a bit of damage to the building. Not getting any hits on Hacky at the moment. But has hit him at least once. Oh, he's there with Fiddy. So Fiddy and Posty are there together. Fiddy then has that really nice mini. What's Fiddy got on his mini? He's got just got a red dot sight on it. So doing all that work with a red dot sight. Hacky has to be questioning everything he's ever done in life today, because everywhere he goes, he's just under fire. Once again, he's out in that field and he's running again, making the collective decision to get the hell out of there. He's slightly probably outside of 8cog 4x range now, so it should be okay. The problem Hacky has is he's going from Fiddy and Posty, and he's walking straight into C in the Alode if he keeps going the way he is. So let's get into Aquas's vision, because Aquas has just done a bit of damage. Pushing into this building with Happer. We see Thompson versus Thompson. Aquas very low. Hapitch Q much higher in terms of health. Is he gonna push? No, he's actually just leaving the building. Leaving the building altogether. Interesting play. Aquas healing up in the interim. Leaves the building, then opens up the door. And the whole time this is happening is Jarkos, Aquis' teammate, is going down. Can he get there and engage the res? I'm not entirely sure he can. Haki's not going to... He's actually giving up. Aquis could get the res off if he's quick, but Jarkos is going to bleed out really, really quick. There's not much time, Aquis. You either go now or Jarkos is gone, and he lets Jarkos bleed out. The fear then kept him from rezzing his teammate, so he could have got him, but he didn't get him in the end. So now it's a 1v1, so Aquis has let his teammate go. He's still super paranoid that he's in there. He obviously didn't hear him close that door. And then I guess HappHQ did open the door as he went out, so he sort of put the fear in Aquis there. Aquis thought he might have opened the door again, come back in, so he played it really slow there instead of pushing out and trying to get his teammate up again. Bopping on airfam, just did a bit of damage there. Aquis now by himself does have that Thompson. So Rozhok has been the death of 2, 3, 4 players have died in the Rozhok area. HappHQ, I'm going to struggle with this name every time I say it. HappHQ there with the M4 now. Aquis still using smokes and things like that. So let's back it out and have a quick look. So we see Rossi 95 and now we're moving up. Mighty Duck bopping on airfam. In a car, gonna ditch it probably at the ruins, get across the water at that side. Solace and his partner, not taking any shots there at the 2 players in the car. I don't think they have much of an angle, to be fair. Solace and Adinas will have Kaluj, JJ and Saturi quite close to them. I'm not sure if they're seeing these players. He must be seeing Kaluj. He must see him. Solace must see that player. If not, he must see Saturi. I'm not sure what's... I'm not sure why he's not taking any shots. Yeah, the players are returning fire on them now. They left it too long. They should have taken some shots as they were. He does start to shoot the player. That 4x doing some seriously nice work from there. Both players go get quite low straight away. Saturi, the highest of the 2. Kaluj, JJ, really, really low, but has got the cover of that tree at the moment. As long as they're not getting pinched. As I can see in the background, though, I can see bopping on airfam and Mighty Duck walking up behind. If they've got some 4x's or 8x's, it's going to be a real tough pinch for these 2 players. And I could actually be right there, because Kaluj JJ going very, very low there. Saturi getting knocked out by Adinas. Adinas with the knockdown, and I think Mighty Duck and bopping on air have seen this and started to shoot. Yeah, and Kaluj JJ gets saved by the pan, but actually goes down to Mighty Duck and bopping on air. So they end up putting themselves into a bit of a pinch there, unfortunately. Mighty Duck bopping on air fam have let themselves sort of know where that. Trevor, oh, our second place squad player from yesterday, Trevor, is very low. Hef the Elf takes out Bazooka. Good Day going to come around and kill off Trevor, though, at the same time. So these 2 teams have killed 1 player off each. So Hef the Elf with that car against Good Day. Both players are very low. Who's going to come out on top here? We've got the M4 up against the 4X car. No, actually, 8X car. Ignore me about that. And Hef the Elf peeks, and Hef the Elf gets the kill. He is outside the ring at the moment, though, I believe. Yes, he is. But Notorious and Weasel from Damage Incorporated doing some damage to X Team. Gets knocked down on 1 player. Mr. Teisel. Is he going to leave X Team? He is going to leave X Team. Oh no, X Team, you're being left. X Team just being left to bleed out in the middle of the street there. We've got Hellpanda and Dizimoto, I think, trying to get some shots. It's all happening now. We see the Weasel and Notorious are damaging incorporated players. Hellpanda trying to do some damage from here. Is getting a few shots onto them. It looks like Dizimoto with that mini is doing the most damage. Both players only have that red dot sight, though. Both players using that red dot sight. While this has been happening, there's a million bits of fighting happening, guys. Rybaka SVK. Let's have a quick look. Him and his partner, quite low, both of them. Vac LT and Amancino out in the open. Players have got the relative safety of the buildings here. We can see we can have a look at the angle here. Vac LT with that silenced AKM with the red dot on it. Vac LT moving up. On his belly. Got that 1X helmet. We can see Fokyan Kana. I don't know. I can't say his name. I'm going to say Rybaka. Rybaka and his teammate. Rybaka up and out. Vac LT trying to get some shots on. Does get a few shots on. 1 more shot and he's down. 2 very nice shots there. Pushing now. Rybaka coming around the corner there. I'm not sure this is the correct call for Vaca. He seems to be pushing, very aggressively pushing there. It is gonna work out. No, it's not gonna work out. He gets killed almost instantly. Doesn't work out at all for him. He tried to push, does get one knocked down, but in the interim, Rabika's teammate does manage to take him up. Posty XD then with some damage. Let's have a quick look. What's Posty XD doing? Posty and Philly. Oh, lots of damage. Timmy's is downed in the top of that building. Zalulu has taken a belly position in the very bottom of the building. We've got Brooksy and we've got Saint. Oh, there's a lot of players here. Fiddy and Posty. Do they realise that Brooksy's here as well? I'm not sure they do. He must have seen him by now. Let's get a Fiddy vision. Oh, I'm not sure if he sees him. He gets knocked out. Fiddy's going to get instantly killed. It's now down to Posty. The solo player has to do it all by himself. Oh, what a really awesome double kill for Posty. The trouble he's got now is he's got the Finstack guys. Are 2 weeks in a row squad champions. Half of them are in the building right next to Posty. And Posty has all the loot in the world, but he just has himself. But if anybody can do it, it's probably our solo player. Our top 10 solo player. Consistently a top 10 solo player as well in Posty. I believe in Posty. I'll get a little poster made up of Posty that says I believe in Posty on the poster. That's what I'm going to do. Kakuli in this building over here has just taken someone out. Oh. Solace and Kukui just taking some players out there. We've got Tomshi and his partner moving in. Let's get back into this. I think there's something good. I think we might see a resolution to this. Timmy's has been rezzed. Posty is outside still looting. What's Posty gonna do here? He can see an inch of Zalulu's head. But he's shutting. He's hoping that nothing will get him. Oh! He does take some serious damage. Oh, and Posty goes down. Zalulu versus Posty, and Posty goes down. Posty did as much as he could do there. Oh, and if he hadn't gone down, he probably would have died to the explosion anyway. So if he hadn't gone down there, that explosion probably would have killed him anyway. But Timmy's and Zalulu are still in this game. Half of Finstack. They're still alive. They're still going. Got through a serious bit of work there as well with all those players. Top end teams all around them there. Any one of those teams I felt could have won this game overall. So it's quite big that Zalulu and Timmy's have come out of that. Bopping on Airfam. Previous duo tournament winners. Bopping on Airfam and Mighty Duck. Famously beat Drayden and Voxic as well. Showed up in a game. Solace's partner, Adenis, has been knocked down. Solace trying to get an angle. Solace is pushing Bopping on Airfam. Bopping on Airfam is moving left, moving right. He's bopping. Takes a bit of damage. Mighty Duck flanking. I can see Mighty Duck's legs up there. He's flanking right round. What's Solace going to do? He either pushes him. Oh, Bopping on Air goes down. Mighty Duck at the top there. Solace taking a bit of damage. Mighty Duck finishing him off. Mighty Duck will pop down. And no, he won't. Because we've got the Damage Inc. player of Notorious just cresting this hill right now. Having a look around. Is he going to make himself known? Oh, he could have quite easily finished off Mighty Duck there. Mighty Duck quite low. We've got Draven for Charity in the background with Fitzy. We've got DeWeasel, Notorious's partner. Damage Inc. Damage Incorporated team. He's moving up into this house. We have the garage opposite taken by Drave for Charity and Fitzy OW. We're going to have Bopping on Airfam and Mighty Duck moving up as well. I can feel the energy in the background. Bopping on Airfam moving up. Has got that tier 2 scar. Oh, someone got knocked out. Let's have a look at scar. Oh, we got that Grozer action. I did see a drop earlier at the water. I didn't think anybody would go for it. I didn't actually think anybody would go. Oh, this is a risky res right there, though. It's a risky res, especially seeing as those two players know exactly where they are. Snow Ice moving out. I think this is going to be a pretty easy double kill for Snow Ice here. He does just get the res, instantly knocked out. They're going to get the final shots onto Zeduna. He does actually get under the water, so it might be okay. He might be okay for now because he's actually under the water. But the grenade's coming out for Blue Star. Is it a good grenade? Couple of grenades. A lot of grenades coming out. Certainly Zeduna's partner has been taken out. Blue Star and Snow Ice, they do not want to let up on this. They're going to keep up on this player. Trying to get an angle, trying to shoot through the water. Obviously, he has to come up for air. He has no option, but he has to come up for air. Looks like we've got DeWeasel and Draven for Charity trading in those two buildings. Kakuli not getting a knockout at the same time. Zeden Linda gets away, just about. But I don't think these two players want to really give this up. Takes a little bit of damage, ducks underneath. We can see Kakuli in the background there. Kakuli very, very low. He is so low. He is so low. And he's got an AKM and he's up against an at the close distance. Mr. Nex. If Mr. Nex pushes him here, it's going to be really difficult. A load, just getting another kill for himself. Obviously, a load and a C still in this game. our previous Cursed Trials champions. Still see in the background there, Snow Ice and his partner trying to get down Zedulinda. Kakuri heals himself up. Mr. Nex was the other side of that building, and then I went across the map because, yeah, reasons. Nabot and his partner are not too far away from this Kakuri Mr. Nex situation. We're going to get back there. I'm going to get back to you, though. I'm going to get back there, guys. Oh, we get... Mighty Duck just gets knocked out. Mighty Duck just gets killed by Monkey the Singe. Monkey the Singe putting some serious kills out there today. Him and his partner on 5 kills already for this game. And killing, bopping on Airfam and Mighty Duck. As I said, previous tournament winners, previous duos tournament winners, always there or thereabouts. It's a big, big kill for those 2 players. Again, 2 players I could quite easily see winning this. Tomshi gets a kill in the background as we see that happen. Tomshi and El Mindo get 1 kill. Bainzo down the hill from them. Tomshi with the grenade. He knows there's another player down there. Many grenades. Well, smokes. Lots of smoke coming out for Tomshi. Looks like he's throwing a wall of smoke down at this point. El Mindelo. Looking at the wrong tree by the looks of it. It looks like Baizino. Oh, Bainzo. Bainzo. Bainzo moving up and around. I'm going to say Bainzo. Has got that red dot sight on that M16. Is scanning all around. He sees the smokes. He's most concerned about the smokes. But he's also concerned about the ring that's coming in 1 minute 18 seconds. Has lost his partner in this exchange, so is now by himself. Looks like Draven for Charity and Fitzy's OW did in fact clean up our damage incorporated players. We see Dizimoto getting a kill in the background there. The pink ghost goes down to Dizimoto. Dizimoto immediately throws the grenade out. Lethal Assassin is just over the top of this hill. Dizimoto's pushing this hill. The grenade comes out. Doesn't get a good connection on it though. Isn't quite close enough to the player. He's going to see Lethal Assassin any second now though. He must see him. Oh, that bush is very thick and unkempt. But he does get both players down in the end. That's a nice double pickup for Dizimoto and Hell Panda. Monkey the Singe. We see him at the top of this hill. We see Bezino still alive. Draven for Charity there, still alive. El Mandelo and Tomshi have moved right round, left that building alone. We see another drop coming in. Is that drop going to entice anyone into an action? Hefty Elf has a building. Ace 1 doing some damage. She's Snow Ice and Blue Star in the background taking some damage. Hefty Elf lost his partner earlier on. Timmy's and Zalulu haven't had to move, so we're choosing not to move. Sensible call. Why would you move when you don't have to move? The C gets a knockdown. Loses his partner though. Well, guess his partner gets knocked out for now, but we'll get him back up. They are outside the ring. The ring is coming in. Can C get his load up? Can they get healed? Unfortunately for both of them, if you look at where they have to go past Timmy, Zalulu, Virus, Ale, and Hefty Elf. And if we look, we see Monkey the Strange, Pace 1 and his partner doing a lot of shots coming out. Tricky Gremlin. Both of them drop down actually at this point. So Monkey the Singe is going to do enough possibly to get that drop. I'm not sure. Dratex, his partner, is taking damage from Wolfex in the background. He actually gets away though. Somehow he gets away. There's a lot of damage happening. We have 31 players left alive, guys. We haven't really got the ability to view all of this, is the problem we've got. So Draven Fatality just killed Bazino then in the background. We see Fitzy OW at the top there. Good shots from Wolfex, but Wolfex actually gets knocked down during that exchange. Draven for Charity then gets some shots on, but then Hapichi Q moves up behind and picks up a double kill there. While this is happening, I see Hell Panda and his partner Dizimoto taking a lot of damage at the shooting range. You see Dratix and Monkey the Singe might well go down. They've done so much in this game already. They've had so many kills, but Monkey the Singe is low. His partner's knocked out, and I'm not sure he can do much. And the C just gets knocked out outside the ring. I told you it was going to be very difficult for them. The C's knocked out. You've got Timmy and Zalulu. They tried to move past. There's a real shooting gallery here for these 2 players. I'm not sure what Alo can do. In fact, Alo's just going to go down, I think, too. Timmy's, yeah, no chance there. Timmy's and Zalulu's position is way too good for them to get past. Monkey the Singe might have a chance to res his teammate. What's he going to do? He's ducking. He's having a look to see if he can see what he can see. We'll get back into Hapuccino's vision. Monkey the Singe gets a knockdown. Exodus is going to finish off Exodus as well. Draven for Charity round that tree. Has he got time to res his teammate? He's going to try and go for the res. Hapich Q. Keeping Fitzy's OW and Draven for Charity honest for them, but actually goes down in the end. to Tricky Gremlin, who came up and pinched him from behind, I think. So Monkey the Singe gets his partner up. Fitzy's and his partner then just over the hill. Oh no, Monkey the Singe pushes up, gets Draven for Charity down straight away. Draven for Charity knocked out. Fitzy's OW in a bit of a situation now, though. Monkey the Singe doesn't have any health and actually gets knocked out from behind again. Again, he gets knocked out from behind the team. They're constantly down, and actually has been killed now. Dratix probably going to go down as well, I think. I think Dratix has got way too much damage coming in on his position right now, which is going to let Draven for Charity be rezzed by Fitzy's OW. He is rezzed. He is healing. Hell Panda and Dizimoto, players were both very low, are making a play, though. So they're going to come around. They're going to be a part of this game as well. We can see EXT4 out in the open. Not a good idea. Dizimoto gets the knockdown. Narbot's going to have to move around here, but while he does, there's at least another player there that's going to have some sort of interaction there. We can see lots of shots coming in. Narbot, Obernis. What's going to happen here? EXT4 is down. He's going for the res. I think Obernis is going to push out with Uzi. Is he? Or is he going to stay in the building? Obernis and his partner Vladek are already in the shooting range. In the background, we can see Zalulu and Timmy's. Timmy's has just got himself into position now. Hefty Elf trying to take some shots at Zalulu's car. Not getting any connection. Zalulu gets together with Timmy's. Zalulu and Timmy's both quite decent on health. Hefty Elf gets a double. Hefty Elf gets a double in the background. But he's going to go down to the ring. Actually, no, he's going to go down to Timmy's. Timmy's and Zalulu assassinating him outside the ring there. Zalulu taking some shots from Pace. Timmy's trying to return some fire. Does get some shots onto Pace. Pace and Chicken Gremlin have had a hell of a time here. They've been constantly taking shots from all around, but they're both still alive. They're both still going. Lulu, Timmy's, both alive. We see Kakui in the background. Pace and Tricky Gremlin have that position. We see Hal Panda and Dizimoto. It looks like our shooting range situation got resolved during the interim. So we have a 2v2, v2, v1. What's Kakuli going to do? What say is Kakuli going to have in this game? Zalulu and Timmy's moving up and around. Hal Panda and his teammate Dizimoto at the top of this hill here. Right in the ring, right in a shack. They don't have to move. They've got position, and it looks like Timmy's and Zalulu are going to move up with no cover into this. So what's going to happen here? We see Pace and his partner Gremlin just quite happy just to chill out there. Kakuli has to move. He has no choice. He's very far away from the ring right now. Look at the ring, guys. Look at the positions of the players. Kakuli has the furthest to go. Pace and Gremlin have got quite a distance to go themselves to get over that hill. There's no cover for them. Zalulu and Timmy's looking all around, waiting for these players to pop up. Very cautious here. They're running right to the edge of the ring as close as they can. We're going to see something happen here. El Panda sees Timmy's. Immediately does some damage to Timmy's. Timmy's is quite low. Zalulu chucks a grenade out. It's an okay grenade, and Zalulu's with some decent damage on Hell Panda. Dizimoto moves out, moves round the building. Zalulu and Timmy's really going for it. Is it a good... Oh, it's a nice molly as well. It's a pretty good molly. It isn't in the building, but it's good enough to do a bit of damage. And Hell Panda runs through the damage there. He's on fire. He needs to duck and roll. Dizimoto gets a knockdown in the interim. We've got one player versus one player. Dizimoto's just about in the ring, though, and is taking ring damage at the same time. His partner's been down. In the background, we see Kakuli going up against Pace and Tricky Gremlin. Timmy's and Zalulu trying to get the res off. We actually see Pace take out Kakuli, but Pace is almost dead himself. Hell Panda's down. Pace needs to heal. Timmy's needs to heal. Zalulu needs to be rezzed. Everyone's got casualties. Everyone has casualties right now. All three of these remaining teams have serious problems. Pace taking some damage from Dizimoto. Actually, I think he might have left Hell Panda to bleed out a bit because he's seen Pace and he's going for the shots. Tricky Gremlin trying to return some fire. Tricky Gremlin kills Dizimoto. Tricky Gremlin and his partner now up against Timmy's and Zalulu, who've had all the time in the world to heal themselves up and res. They have to move up this hill towards them. None of the players have real ring position right now. They're both at equal position away. We see some shots coming in on Tricky Gremlin. He's got that 4x M4. Tricky Gremlin and his partner have been in and up against this the whole time, but they've been pulling kills out of the bag. We have a 2v2. I love it when it ends in a 2v2, guys. I gotta be honest. Timmy and Zalulu. Oh, I see shots coming in onto Tricky Gremlin. I picked the wrong person to spectate. I'm sorry. Tricky Gremlin's been KO'd. Timmy pushing up onto the tree. Pace is almost at full health. His partner is not. He's going for the smoke. He's going to smoke it out. Zalulu took a bit of damage in that exchange. Does still have all his armor though. So both players seem to be fully armored. We have that mini Timmy's going for a few shots there. Just a few speculative shots into the smoke. Oh, he does see Pace a little though. He can see Pace. Can Timmy's get it? No. No, he thought Pace continued to run. Pace stopped to res his partner. He has 1 second. The ring is coming in. The ring is now starting to move. And we have Timmy's inside the ring and no one else at the moment. Pace and his partner, Tricky Gremlin, have to get into the ring. What can he do? He's moving up with this guy. He's trying to use the natural cover of this hill, but it is working for him. I'll take it back. It is working for him. And his partner's right behind. If we come out, we can see Tricky Gremlin right behind. Tricky Gremlin actually does get knocked out again, though. Pace, what Pace can do is in a 2v1, he gets some shots onto Timmy's. He's quite low himself. He is still in the ring, though. Zalulu moving down. Timmy's has been damaged, so Zalulu's starting to flank. If we see, he's flanking around. He's waiting for Pace to put his head across over that hill again. The grenade's coming out for Pace. Cooks it. It's all nice on the tree, but they've already left the tree. Both players flanking on. Look at this flank. Look at the beauty of it. He's going for all these grenades, but the players have already left. And Zalulu and Timmy's are back-to-back squad winners with Finstack have now picked up game 1. Zalulu and Timmy's picking up game 1 there with 9 kills between them. Pace and Tricky Gremlin coming in second with 9 kills. Dizimoto and Hellpanda coming in third with the 8 kills. Kekuli by himself getting 4 kills. Vladek and Obernis in 5th with 5. Hef the Elf and Trevor in 6th with 4. Ale 109 and Varus with 2 kills in 7th. EXT4 and Nabot in 8th. Fitzy OW and Draven for Charity in 9th with the 3 kills, and Snow Ice and Blue Star in 10th. So that's your top 10, guys. We have 2 more games to bring you. We are going to take a break. We're going to put some highlights from last week's duos up in our break, and then we'll be back in 5 minutes with game 2 of 3. So make sure you take a break and make sure you come back and join us for game 2 of 3. She just gets the knockdown as well, so we go straight into... Oh, it looks like we've got a shotgun against machete fight then. Looks like he managed to actually save his teammate. I didn't realise Tomshi was dropping down to save his teammate, but he does. Doing some damage. You see Mouseplay go down straight away. You see Capitalist behind the tree with a pistol. We've got Zethais pushing Capitalist. Capitalist only has that pistol. His partner Mouseplay only has a pistol as well behind. Capitalist gets out in the open. Oh no, Capitalist and Mouseplay go down really early to Zethais and Nyman. Bad pickup for those guys, unfortunately. Sometimes it goes down like that. You both got a pistol, and Dimitri going to push Bartisfloor. I'm not entirely sure. Tries to peek the window. Guess the S686. Being a little bit hopeful of that range with the S686 was probably anything over 10 foot. You're being a little bit hopeful. Here comes the grenade from Connex into the building. Let's try and get out a bit so we can see this. Grenade's going to come in any second now. Waited quite a long time. Looks like he's bounced off the wall. Could get the knockdown himself. He does indeed knock himself out, Connex. Wasn't really what he was hoping for there. So now the fight turns around on itself. Oh, 2 grenades as well. So Connex is going to kill himself with that grenade. He threw 2 and ended up killing himself. So now it's anyone's game. Dimitri against Bartslaw. Connex made that situation entirely by himself there. Dimitri's going to push up with the SK12 into Bartslaw. He's got the S686. Interesting fight. First shot comes out. Second shot with a kill. And Bartslaw revenge. The solo double on the driving car there. So Velnez keeping himself in Italiano quite nicely in this game. I'm not sure if Bazooka and his partner heard that. They're driving directly towards Velnez, who's just picked up a double by himself. Is the same thing going to happen? Oh, he's just reloading now, though. He's got the AKM out. Gets some serious damage onto Bazooka. Bazooka's taking a lot of damage. He's got knocked out. Good Day trying to get past. Good Day is low. Good Day might go down here to Velnez. Velnez has to reload, and for Good Day's going to get away with it. He does. He's taking the car at the top there, but his partner goes down. Velnez being a machine at the bottom there, picking up 3 kills in quick succession, all on people trying to drive. Take some shots. Is he? He does take a few shots, but nothing really major. Bartslaw. Oh, Bartslaw. Wow, what a shot there in the window. Had like a ½ an inch to work with. Straight away with the follow-up with the Molly. Let's have a look in the video. He's going straight for the Molotov now. Bartslaw's already taken out 2 players by himself. Molly's in the window, but not the best placement for it. Oh, while this is happening, the other player comes out of the building. Going full auto here. Full auto shotgun. Goes down. Bartslaw very low health. Exodus comes outside. Bartslaw picks up a double. Ballsy play. Nice takedown with the car. Gets the one player down with the shotgun. The other player comes out with the shotgun. Gets him down as well. Now he needs to heal. Lethal Assassin and Pink Ghost just camping the bottom of this a little bit now. They're probably aware there's a partner upstairs. They've killed his. They obviously killed Rossi's partner downstairs, but they're not willing to push the upstairs here. Rossi just sitting at the back there. Oh, now he's going to take some shots at Lethal Assassin. Gets some damage on Assassin. Assassin jumps back in the car. Rossi gets him down. So Rossi's downed him. Where's Assassin's partner? Oh, Assassin's partner's actually moved away. Oh dear, so Pink Ghost had moved away, so Assassin goes down. Pink Ghost isn't able to really even return any fire because Rossi was firing out the back window there. So Pink Ghost has lost his partner, or just about. We've got Koro and Heroes trading. Pink Ghost out in the open. Oh, nice shot from Heroes. Good KAR shot there. 2 from the Heroes. Boom, tap, tap. And Pink Ghost goes down to Lush. Nice little flank move going on here. Italiano's dived into that house with the UMP. Velnez goes down. Velnez is... Oh, no. Blue Star and his partner turn up. Blue Star and his partner are actually going to go down to the button. Slush as well. Slush and his partner. I'll push on to 7 kills. Just taking names in this last exchange. His periphery as well. Take some shots at them. So Koro's and Hero are low. Ziphab with the grenade there. We can see the grenade being primed and ready to go. Is he going to get something off on Heroes and Koro? Is he close enough? He is close enough. We can see Koro going down the distance. We see a second grenade coming out. The butt over here with Italiano. We're down to our final players. There's so many grenades coming out. Ziphab going ham. Loads of grenades and pushing up. And then gets the double. Really nice play from Rossi95, who somehow has kept himself and his team in this game. Rossi95 lost his partner earlier on and has somehow kept his team in the game. Tail end of the game, they've positioned well, they've done well. Rossi, though, Rossi could ruin everyone's day here. He has got a broken chest and a broken head, but they're both tier 3, so there's still going to be some armor left. He's going to go for it. He's going to move very, very late in this game, and he's going to try and go for it. Will Italiano pick his team up another famous victory just by moving very late in the game? Lebut and Slush have got the advantage. There's 2 of them. Rossi not moving, not doing anything, and we see Ziphab go down to Slush, so it's 2v1 to Slush, so it's 2v1v1. Italiano is out, he's moving, both players looking the other way. Oh no, Rossi then makes himself known. Slush dies behind that tree, but not quick enough, gets knocked out. Italiano's going to die to the ring, and the butt's going to go down, and Rossi's going to win the game. Rossi is going to win the game. He's going to win it out of nowhere. Rossi95 picks up the win for him and his team. Lost now early on in that game, in that exchange, but kept himself in it. Played it clever, played it smart, waited for everyone to pick each other up. Popped up just at the right time to take out Slush and the butt. And takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Well, hello there. So who would have predicted Finstack picking up a duos win as well as everything else there, but they did. So this means they've won last week's squads, the week before squads, and now they've won the first game of 3 in terms of the duo. So are Finstack going to end up going for the squads and duos win overall, or can some of these other teams stop them? Can maybe the C and the Load or Posty and Fiddy? Well, who's going to stop these guys? I guess I should stop teasing you and we should just get in and find out, right? So I'll click the play button now and let's get in. We shall see. We shall see who'll come out on top. If the server comes up. Obviously, we're still waiting on the server. Where's the server? I don't know. They're pulling off a shelf right now. They're putting it down, but we should have a server soon. There we go. Here's our server. And we're in. And we're hyped. And we've got round 2 of 3 coming up. So we're now at the... Well, at the end of this, we'll be at the 2/3 mark. Obviously. If anybody can work out 2 out of 3. So we see most of our players coming back in. We will obviously get 1 or 2 dropouts. It does tend to happen over the course of 3 games. But I think looking at the lobby just now, I think almost everyone from round 1 back for round 2. So it's going to be a little bit stifled still. It's going to be a little bit tricky on the looting. We're going to see a few early kills in the game. And while I'm here, and while we're waiting for game 2 to kick off and the countdown to start, once again, let me just say to make sure you give Expulse_Gaming a follow on Twitter. Hopefully somebody with sense will, in the channel, do !Twitter so you can follow the link. Make sure you get registered on the Expulse Gaming website, because if you want to take part in these tournaments, guys, that's how you do it. We have spaces every week for people who just sign up and want to take part. They're released generally on a Wednesday, and you can just sign up and take part then and there. Obviously, we reserve some spots for previous champions and things like that, so if you are a previous champion, you're probably getting a little bit easier, but we recommend everyone keeps an eye on the Expulse Gaming website if they want to get into these on a Wednesday when the games are released. I think last week, if I'm not incorrect, the duos filled up in half an hour last week, so you've got to be on the button for when these games get released if you want to be in these guys. But yeah, so sign up to the Expulse Gaming website, get onto the Expulse Gaming Twitter. Make sure you join the Expulse Gaming Discord as well. A lot of stuff happening in the Xpug and the Expulse Gaming Discord. A lot of chat. You'll find lots of friends there. Hell, you might find people you want to play with and squads and duos, all interested in this beautiful game that we all play and watch and cast and all the rest of it every week. Alright, okay, so we have a diagonal split. I haven't seen a diagonal in a long time. Starting at Zaki, moving down towards Novo. So the major points in the map are the plane's gonna fly over all the major parts in the map. So we're gonna fly over Rozhok and Chinky and Giorgio Paul. We're gonna go swinging past Military base will be gettable. We see some players ditching already. Ironically enough, nobody wanting to go to Zaki. No one ever wants to go to Zaki. Fiddy and Posty immediately jumping out, going to Giorgio Paul. They're going to be joined by at least 3 other teams by the looks of it. Ours. The sea, a load, a few teams moving up towards Rozhok. I'm not sure if they're landing at Rozhok or maybe going for the road and getting a car. Bazooka. All these players, all capable of winning these games. Rossi 95, winner from last week. Looks like he's landing at the town just up from the school. So this is just up the road from the school. Rossi and Nawe both landing there. Decent loot there if you can land. Quite a few players actually going to Nova. We see Trevor. Feel the Energy, the Pink Ghost. Bainzo, sorry, and Hef the Elf. I'm not sure if Hef the Elf and Trevor are actually slow parachuting down or something. Or maybe they're actually bugged in AFK. Let's have a look. What's happening with Hef the Elf and Trevor? I can see those 2 players shooting down. Pink Ghost and Feel the Energy. Hef the Elf and Trevor coming down now. Maybe it was just a visual bug, but we see a lot of players coming to Novo, so there's going to be some back and forth at Novo. Lethal Assassin and the Pink Ghost dropping down. Feel the Energy and Bainzo getting down as well. Hef the Elf and Trevor. So we have 3 separate teams at Nova. So Nova's going to be a bit of back and forth. Raw naked aggression. Hef the Elf picks up the shotgun straight away. Bainzo has nothing. Hef the Elf moving towards Bainzo as we slowly move in. Look, we can zoom now as well. We can see Hef the Elf. I think he might have seen him already. He's moving round. Bainzo's going to have to get out of there. He hasn't got anything. Hef the Elf's going to make sure of this, though. Or is he? He slows down. Respecting the fact that he might well have something. He's going to move around. Bainzo has nothing. Hef the Elf gets a knockdown straight away. Bainzo gets executed. Gangland style. Boom, boom, down. Looks like Bainzo's partner, Feel the Energy, has got himself a car, but a bit too far away to help there. Trevor. Hef the Elf's partner with that Thompson over there. Pink Ghost and Lethal Assassin then with the M16 and UMP at the other end of Novo. So Novo is a bit of a danger zone right now. They're not normally like this in this game. You very rarely see 3 teams all land at Novo. Normally it's 1 team by themselves. And while this has all happened, Telsa and Wolf X have got military to themselves. They have the entirety of military to themselves. D Alpha gets knocked out while we're having a look at this. Dizimoto and Haki 007 are there. Bazooka just knocked out the C with a micro Uzi. Oh no, the C is downed. Bazooka looks like he's going to take the C out. Oh no, the C and the load are going to have an early night here. And Good Day and Bazooka are going to come out on top. So the C and the load are out already of this game. Good Day gets knocked out. Bazooka's going to pick up those 2 kills and get his partner rezzed. We see Nextas and his partner have gone to Rozok again. Snow Ice's partner seems to be dead already. Lunatic doing some damage. I'm not sure why it did that, but there we go. Lunatic got that M16. Notorious gets a knockdown. El Mandelo. Tomshi, his partner, going to come around and try and res him. Our damage incorporated player, Notorious M12, moving around now. Got that AKM, got the VSS. Is he going to follow up on this? Where's his partner, the Weasel? I'm not sure. He might already be following up himself. Yep, he's already following up on this. We see Tomshi taking some damage. Tomshi's got that UMP, lost his partner. Notorious is going to move around the side. And Notorious and the Weasel clear him out. Therefore securing Pachinki for themselves. It is now our town. They can put a little flag up outside. And they can start charging people rent because it's now their town by the looks of it. No one else here to challenge Pachinki, so they're going to get free loot after picking up those 2 kills. We zoom out, we can see Monkey Lasinge, top 3 from last game. Did some serious damage to players. I'm not sure where his partner is. Seems like he's quite far away. EXT4 just gets a knockdown there on Lunatic. So Lunatic being knocked down now. Lunatic is probably going to get killed by EXT4. Nabot's quite far away from Lunatic. I'm not sure Nabot can even help his partner. Actually, EXT4 just takes a couple of shots there. Nabot's trying to look out the window. And wait a minute. EXT4 killed Matthew and Lunatic at the same time. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing there. EXT4's partner was Nabot. I was getting confused there. So EXT4 just picks up a double kill there with that M16. Hefty Elf. Come on, let me go to Hefty Elf. Hefty Elf just picked up another kill. So it looks like who else has died? Looks like Hefty Elf and his partner have actually secured the other half of that team they killed earlier. So now they're on 2 kills. The only thing remaining for them at Nova are Pink Ghost and Lethal Assassin. So we see Trevor and Hefty Elf. They've got the M4 and the Scar combo between them. Hefty Elf got himself a upgraded mag as well. We'll get all this loot, which looks like there's at least some sort of scopes and things there. Jarkos. Come on, game. Gets a knockdown. Gets a kill as well straight away. Takes some damage from Good Day and Bazooka though. Jarkos out in the open there. Aqueous quite far away if he gets knocked down. But Good Day and his partner getting some damage onto Jarkos, but not before he picked up that kill. So he's put a team onto 1 kill now. Bazooka himself on 1 kill. Good Day and Bazooka seems to be moving across this area. Oh, Good Day taking some damage there. I'm not sure from what. He just suddenly dropped in health. I'm not sure what actually shot Good Day. He's got no helmet though. In the background we can see Nextas there. Very low health himself. Monkey the Singe at the school. I think that might have been Monkey the Singe maybe with some damage onto Good Day. Actually it could have been by the looks of the angle there. And we see Nextas and HQ with Godski and Hazimad. Fire official getting some kills in the background. Grenade just bounces off the building. A few shots coming in from the mini there from HQ. HQ trying to get an angle. Doesn't really get one. Knows exactly where Harris Mad is. And we got Godski on top of the same building. But HQ keeping trying to find that angle. Searching for something. Having a look. HQ moving around. Good Day takes out a load. So the C was taken out earlier, but finally his partner, a load's taken out by Good Day as well. Good Day doing all that work with no helmet. Fitzy's OW gets some damage done from the bike. Not sure who he damaged there though. We can go back out and we can see Good Day and Bazooka there. Aqueous and Jarkos moving up on Bazooka and Good Day. Not sure about this being out in the middle of the open there with the pump action shotgun though. And yeah, Jarkos gets knocked out immediately by Bazooka, not messing around there. Aqueous is sort of caught in no man's land here. What's he going to do? He's got the smoke grenade out. He's going to chuck that, try and get the res out. Well, no, apparently he's going to grenade his partner first. The first thing he's going to do is grenade his partner. Then he's going to go and try and get the smoke out. So he does get a smoke onto Jarkos' position eventually. Though, threw a grenade first for sort of good measure. And then a stun grenade. And everything he can I think he threw every grenade at once. His entire plan there was to throw every grenade he had to get cover. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I've got you. Bazooka moving up. He's going to have an angle there on Aqueous, though. Aqueous probably doesn't have much of a chance here. Bazooka's got the 4x on that M16, and it's going to be an easy gimme here for Bazooka out in the open there. And Jarkos and Aqueous go down. Unfortunate positioning for them. Bazooka will enjoy picking up those kills, putting him in good day on 4 kills. Apich Q. His partner is downed. Trying to get some damage out onto Harris Mad and Godsey. Godsey and Harris Mad have stayed in this building for a while now. Happy Q outside trying to shoot up to the building, which is never that great an option really. Grenade throw comes out a little bit too long. Nextas, his partner, is bleeding out in that other building. They're very far away from each other. I'm not sure he's got any chance of getting Nextas up. It would take a miracle for him to get across this wide open area with Godsky there. Godsky peeking. Godsky doing some damage, but not really getting any hits. Either player, both players shooting, but neither player getting any damage on each other. Godsky's major issue now is that he has no helmet. I was saying that as it happened. Hapich Q out in the open takes a bit of damage there from Godsky's partner. Gonna take some more damage. Is there an angle? There is an angle. And Harris Mad does pick up the double there, and then will get his partner up as well. His partner does have no helmet, but they will have all of Rozok to loot and find him a helmet. Monkey the Singe out in the open. Drats X up in the schools, in the flats there, having a look around, scanning around. And actually, no, still looting actually at the moment. Drats X is. Good day in Bazooka, being pretty good about themselves on those 4 kills already. Already wiping out multiple competitive teams at this point. We see Timmy's and Zalulu going up against Kakuli. Kakuli making a real nonsense of himself in these games. I'm not sure if his partner's ditched him again this game or he's gone down, but Kakuli by himself is making a real nonsense of himself. Nonsense of himself? Pain of himself, maybe. Troublesome. Timmy's looking out that window. Doesn't see him though because of the angle and because of the hill. So Timmy's just checking on his partner. Zalulu actually healing himself up now. Our winners of last round doing the same thing again, just playing it slow, taking their house and in the zone and just waiting it out until the ring moves them. Or unless they don't have to move because of the ring. We see Twitch and Fiddy and Twitch Posty both then the top left hand corner still at Georgia Pol. Nostra gets, I think, a kill there. Yeah, Nostra does get a kill. Still shooting at the dead body. I think he's had enough, Nostra. I think he's dead. So Unknown Hunter with that Uzi trying to move up and around. Nostra with the M16. This fight favors the M16 the entire way here, pretty much. Nostra moving around. See if he can get the second kill here and pick up a double for his team. Unknown Hunter. The closer he gets to Unknown Hunter, the more it sort of flips around onto Unknown Hunter with that Uzi at close range. But Unknown Hunter actually moving out, not knowing where Nostra is because of the movement. And Nostra then getting the double kill there. The Nostra and his teammate pick up 2 kills, but I think most of that was pretty much Nostra. We can see bopping on Airfam and Mighty Duck. Over here at Lipovka, they've got Gorekt, CS, or CZ, and Zedun Linda as well. Bopping on Airfam. Mighty Duck both got some prestige within these tournaments, have done some serious work in them. We see Bazooka on our damage meter again. Bazooka and his partner really going ham. Vaka LT actually picks up a kill when I'm looking at Bazooka in typical fashion. So Vaka LT picks up a kill at the ruins. Oh wait, no, this isn't the ruins. Oh, it's sneaky. Ratchet Stabler, which is the first time I've ever seen anyone do anything at Stabler in a game. But Vaka LT by himself picks up a kill. We got Shriv in front of him as well by himself. You got Nabot and EXT4. So Vaka LT I think has just taken out Shriv's partner there. And then we've got Nabot and EXT4 in front of him. Obviously, Nabot and EXT4 have done pretty well this game so far, picking up 3 kills. Looks like they're going to pick up a 4th kill there on Shriv. So Shriv's team gets wiped out. Vaka LT takes out one, Nabot and his partner take out the other. Vaka LT now knows that there's another team here. He knows EXT4 Oh, he's out in the open there. He did peek and he was out in the open. We've got the SKS, got millimeter to work with, and really nice shots from Vaca. Bang, bang, 2 headshots onto XT4. XT4 is going to get rezzed by Nabot though, but his XT4, is his helmet gone? It is gone. 2 headshots from an SKS is going to kill your helmet. Vaca LT heals himself to full. Knows he's got these two teammates in front of him now. Knows he's got that helmet gone from one of them. Look at the slow moving here from Vaca LT. I'm not quite sure about this though. He's out in the open, though Nabot doesn't see him, so Vaca LT gets away with it, and he's actually going to get away, I think, from Stabler, mugging off a kill, killing a helmet for XT4, doing some damage, just getting away from there. Unless he's flanking around. I figured he was moving away, but he could be flanking around. EXT4 and Nabot not letting the fact they've been knocked down dissuade them from pushing though. So they are still trying to follow up on this, trying to find Vaca LT by the looks of it. But I think, unless I'm crazy, he might actually be going for the biggest flank I've ever seen in the game. Vaca LT moving all the way around here. Hefty Elf just gets the knockdown. But we're going to stay with Vaca LT because he's determined. He might be by himself, but he's determined. This is the longest flank ever seen in human history, I think. But I'm not entirely sure if it is a flank or he's just trying to get away. I think he might be trying to get away. But equally, there is always the option for a very, very long flank as well. Saying that though, he's got Nabot and the XT4 moving up and around. And now he's just got on his belly, so he's not going to have any vision whatsoever of where these two guys are. Hefty Elf getting a double kill there on the players that I believe were at Lipovka. Vaca LT looking the other way. Good Day gets a kill with the M416. So Nawe goes down. Good Day now by himself. Bazooka's gone down actually during this exchange. So he's lost his teammates. Now it's Good Day by himself. And we can see Lethal Assassin trading into Harris Mad. And Harris Mad actually gets a double kill on Pink Ghost and Lethal Assassin in the background there. Now it's starting to get interesting. We see Timmy's and Zalulu moving up. We see Monkey, Lesinge, and Drat X up on top of the flats here near the school. Tricky Gremlin, our second place players from last game, are both here. They've got themselves a house. They're in the ring. Pace and Tricky Gremlin. Going to be difficult to dislodge from there. We see Fiddy. Oh, and Posty taking some damage from the flats area. I think they might survive it though. So Fiddy's quite low, but he's going to survive this. They both need to ditch the car though and find somewhere to go because they're low and he needs him. They're both low. He needs to heal up. Fiddy going to heal up now. Has only got that tier 1 helmet. That's a shame. They did all that looting at Georgia Pole and he's only ended up with a tier 1 helmet. Kai Game gets a knockdown and then it pushes me to the wrong player. Kai Game gets one knockdown on the very edge of the ring there. We see his partner is also having some issues because he's got the ring right to his back and the ring is doing quite a lot of damage. Kai Game not going to give up on this either. Has got that tier 3 helmet, tier 2 chest. Look at his vision. Has only got a red dot sight though, so Fluxarino might get away with this. I'm not entirely sure. The trouble Fluxarino has is that he has to get out of that ring. That ring is doing serious amounts of damage to him, and not Antarctica is going to go down outside the ring. And Kai Game does then see Flux. He's put some damage onto Flux, and Flux is going to go down, giving them a double kill, and they're right on the edge of the ring as well. So no one's coming from behind them because they just wiped out the team behind. So they've got some nice clear air behind them. All they've got to worry about is what's in front of them now at the ring. While this is happening, I've seen a few more damage reports pop up from different players. Nabot and EXT4 did some more damage. Not sure to who. EXT4's taken about 40% damage there. Nabot in that building next to him. Harris Mad, who has got 3 kills pretty much by himself now, is still staying at Rozhok, just on the outskirts of Rozhok. 2 players coming up. Trying to stop in the car. Rybacker is going to be out in the open here. Is Collusion and his partner going to do anything? Nope, they're not. Rybacker and fucking car. Moving into separate buildings. So no damage there. Draven Vachati knocked out. Draven Vachati, I think he's actually going to get rezzed by FitCOW. It looks like Consumus with the car got the knockdown on Draven there. But Draven's actually going to get rezzed by Fitzy. Consumus, I think, is by himself. Yep, his partner is either dead or not around. We see some more players in the background there as well. Fiddy gets a kill on Kukuli. So Kukuli, who consistently makes a nuisance, thank you Trey, of himself, menace, nuisance, has been taken out. And now we see our players from last game, a lot of top 5 players from last game, Pacey and Tricky, Gremlin, trading in these buildings. They've got a building each. Pace 1 and going for the grenade, then swapping around back to the M4. Was going to go for a grenade. 2 mines. Trying some long-range Uzi shots from that window. Hefty Elf going himself then for some for a car shot at the same time. Uzi versus car at this range is an interesting call. Pace 1 just in that window. Hefty Elf having a good old lean there, seeing if he can see anything. But there is millimeters. This is a millimeter or so he has there. While this is happening, Hefty Elf's partner going for the grenade throw. Trevor then gets his head blown off by the Uzi at the same time. The grenade does get in the window. Pace moves away from the window though, and Pace moves to the back of the building there. Hefty Elf still determined to look at that window. Trevor now is in a no helmet situation. And we see our champions from last game. They're in a banana house. They're holed up and they're quite happy just to stay there for now. Good day. Still probably not terribly happy about losing his partner, Bazooka, but he is still going to continue on. Try and do what he can. Some shots then coming in from Dratex on top of this building. At some point, when everyone starts to converge on here. Oh, Pace knocked out Obernus. More players actually turning up here. So we can see Obernus getting knocked out outside the ring. And Obernus and his teammates get taken out by Tricking Gremlin and Pace 1. So they turned up at this compound. Wrong compound to stop at. And I think we can see Fiddy and Pace at the top of this hill here, trying to shoot down into the compound themselves, and a bit of damage coming onto Pace. I'm not sure actually if that was the damage from Fiddy and Posty or whether that was more grenades, because there's a lot of grenades came in there on that building. We must surely be out of grenades by now, unless they're producing them in this building. Still trying to lean that window, Hefty Elf and Trevor. In the background, we can see Varus has picked up a Groza. Varus and Ale 109 trying to trade with Nostra and Levin MP. And the Gar goes down, but they get out of it. The Groza, Ender of Dreams. The gun that will end anyone's dream. He has a Groza, and he has a 4X, and he has a tier 3 helmet, and a tier 3 chest. But you know what? It looks like he's going for the car instead at this range. So Pace 1 gets knocked out by Hefty Elf. We're in a different thing. Nostra out in the open. Oh, just didn't quite get the connection there, Varus. Trying to peek again. Does get the connection this time. Nova, Nostra even hanging out with no cover there. Not the best idea, really. Though they are trying to hang on one single tree. And Ali and his partner do have a decent flank on this tree. Lulu picking up some kills in the interim. I'm going to stick with Varus in a second here. A lot of players are going to go down now. Deweasel knocked out Dizimoto in the background and actually killed Dizimoto. Varus still going for it. Nostra moving over the top of this ridge. It looks like this fight could be over because I think Nostra and Levin NP are... or Levin P are moving away now. So Varus is actually moving around this building. Still looking. Still angling. Not getting anything. Actually, Ali 109 takes a bit of damage now because they've got split up. Both Varus and Ali are quite far away from each other, and Ali's in a bit of a problem right now, or has a bit of a problem right now. Does still have that 4X and that tier 3 himself. I think they both tier 3 these players. We see Captain Dre and his partner, but they're very far away, so they're not really going to have any input in this fight, and they're in a car as well. Good day, getting himself more kills. We see Timmy's and Zalulu, who picked up a few kills themselves in the interim there, onto 2 kills now. Still in the banana house, still in the middle of the ring. A lot of players now just trying to find somewhere to be for now. Virus, Ali 109, still in this area. Let's have a look at the ring. The ring is slowly pushing everyone in. See a lot of players here. Let's have a look. EXT4, very low health. Nabot, really low health. Harris Mad with another knockdown. Harris Mad has been kind of nuts in this game, I gotta be honest with you. Harris Mad just killed Nabot while I was going into his vision. So Harris Mad picks up another kill. He wrecks another team's day. And while he's actually looking the wrong way, Sochi moves out and around him. So Sochi actually got all... Oh, no, it's actually the other side of the hill there. EXT4 now has lost his partner, has to move out the building. Does move out the door. Harris Mad sees it. Oh, he tries to go for the jump. Fails the jump. A few mini shots come out. EXT4's got a real issue here. He has to try and move, but what can he do? He's in the zone. The zone is doing some serious damage. Harrisman gets another shot onto him. Takes some time to reload. We've got Mini versus Mini. The new darling of PUBG, the Mini. Put a scope on it and enjoy an auto sniper without the SKS. The XT4 going for it. The XT4 trying to go for it. Harris Mad picks up another kill. 5 kills for Harris Mad by himself. And in the background we hear UMP action. We hear M16 action. And we see one player go down. One player getting knocked out. We're in a 2v1 at this point. The grenade's going to come in. Is it a good grenade? Oh, it is a nice grenade. It's going to cause him to move. Actually does get the knockout. Ooh, goes full auto. And picks the kill up as well. I didn't even realize he picked the kill up there. He does go full auto and picks that kill up. With Harris Mad in the background. A destroyer of teams' hopes and dreams by himself. I see Captain Dre and his partner still in that car. We see Solace and Adinas. Adinas knocked out right on the edge. Oh, Brooksy. Brooksy, I'm not so sure. I don't know how you got away with that, Brooksy, but you did. The battle tank itself gets Brooksy to the flat somehow. The battle tank. Oh, he's going to take some damage from Monkey the Singe, though. And he almost go... Oh, Brooksy. Brooksy. How did you get away with that? How did you get away with that? This is a question for the ages. We see Solace in the background there going down to Captain Dre and his partner. Not before he gets a knockout himself. Actually, DeWeasel and partner are Damage Incorporated players at the top of the hill there. Just doing some damage. And while we're saying that, Monkey Lasinge, same as last game, just pushing damage out onto players. That X got that Mini. See Tricky Gremlin up in front. Sochi being knocked down. Sochi being killed in the background. Fiddy and Posty at the top of this hill. Fiddy and Posty still going. They're going to have a say in this game, Fiddy and Posty. I'm pretty sure at this point. Good Day still going by himself. We see Harris Mad. Just 5 kills by himself. Virus and his partner coming in. Are Virus and his partner going to do any better with that car? Zalulu and Timmy's have a nice position. They not really wanted to give it up, but there's some shots coming in from Monkey. And Timmy's goes down quite low there. Vaca LT out in the open. He doesn't want to be out in the open, though. He's quite low health. He's using the smallest piece of shelter in the world. Hefty Elf gets a knockout at the top there. Hefty Elf and Trevor pushing into Twitch TV, Fiddy and Posty. And it looks like they go down. We've got Virus downstairs down there with the Grozer moving up on Fiddy and Twitch TV. Posty XD. Virus moving up this hill now. Taking some shots for his troubles. Is going to get the double, I think, there with that Grozer. Yep, he does indeed. So Virus with the Grozer picks up another kill. His partner, Alex, 109, further down this hill. They haven't really got too far to get to the ring. They are in, it looks like someone's sights. I'm not sure who was doing some damage to Virus there, but somebody was doing damage. Kai Game in this game still. Our Damage Incorporated players, Weasel and Notorious, at the top of this hill. They have to move now. They have 1 minute 32. They have to move. Monkey, Lasinge, and Drat X have done a lot of damage to players. They haven't got many kills, but there's been a lot of rounds hitting bodies from this. Oh, Dratex taking some serious damage now himself. Vaca LT getting a kill at the same time. It's impossible to be everywhere at once. We can see Vaca LT in the background there. Good Day just goes out of ammo by the looks of it. Reloading now on his Scar. We've got Vaca LT against Good Day over here. We can see Monkey Lasinge and Dratex in the background. We see Timmy's and Zalulu there. Virus and his partner trying to go into Kaya Game and Brexio. Or Briexo. Or Briexo. Okay, so Timmy's took that player out then from the houses. Virus and Al1019 trying to do something, but they've not got a... The trouble is they've got a lot of players on them. They've got a lot of damage coming in on their position, and a lot of players know where they are. So despite having that car with the 4X, it's still not a great situation. He tries to get a shot onto Zalulu, but doesn't hit the shot. Takes out his own car so he can't die to the explosion damage. Clever play there from Virus. He didn't really want to take any explosion damage. He wants to use the car still as cover, so he's blown it up himself. But is that just going to let everyone know where they are? We've got Kaya Game just over the hill here. We have our Damage Incorporated players. They're coming right over the top of this hill. Kaya Game in front of them. Let's have a look at Notorious's vision. Notorious having a look around. Which direction are they going to go in? He's got that 8X on the car. Always nice having an 8X on a KAR. He's got a rough idea of where Ale 109 and Virus are, but Oh, he does see him now. Ale109 actually has no headgear. Varus has the tier 3. The Groza shots coming in. The Groza shots nearly killed Notorious in just ridiculously few amount of shots. But Varus actually then gets taken out by Kaya Game. Kaya Game then making his presence known as well. DeWeasel knows where Kaya Game is. He's trying to peek him. Kaya Game out in the open there. Oh, Kaya Game's going to go down to DeWeasel. But Notorious gets knocked out by Kaya Game. While this is happening, we can see some more damage coming out from DratX and Monkey Lesinge on top of this building. Monkey Lesinge with that 4x. Oh, he's got Notorious in his sights and DeWeasel. There's been a lot of action up here so that he knows where they are. He's pinging the corners of the trees. Harris Mad, though, our player that's been picking up solo kills all game, knows where Monkey Lesinge is. Has also got scopes. Taking his painkillers now. He's also got a tier 3 helmet. Oh, actually, Harzy Mad, not Harris. Harzy Mad. Been picking up ridiculous amounts of kills by himself in this game. Actually, Monkey Lesinge and his partner have moved out of the flats and got down. They have to move anyway. 42 seconds and the ring is moving up. So, yeah, they've got no option really. They can't hang around in there. But he's trying to go for quite a large flank here. Interesting enough, he's pushing all the way around. His partner, DratX, moving around with him. So they're both going to come up behind Harzy Mad. I said Harris, it's Harzy. They're going to move up behind Harzy Mad now. While this is happening, we hear some more shots coming out from Timmy's and Zalulu. I'm not sure 11MP is going to really have much fun there. Actually, he does get some damage onto Timmy's, though. But he's out in the open. He's got Zalulu, Timmy's, and everyone else home. He's trying to manfully do it, but doesn't quite pull it off. Harzy Mad gets knocked down in the interim. Not sure why it did that. Come back. Actually going to finish off Monkey. DratX. Oh, he doesn't quite get the finish off a Monkey, though. But what can DratX do? Harzy Mad moving around, waits for the angle. DratX finishes him off. Going to lose his partner, though. Monkey Lesinge is outside the ring. DratX is going to have to do this by himself. He's got a couple of solo players and a couple of team players, but he has got Weasel with that SKS. Oh, Timmy's is knocked down in the... No, he's not knocked down. He's actually just very low. DeWeasel taking some serious shots at our winners from last game. Our damaging going to put their stamp on this game. It looks like they already have then because Timmy's is knocked out. And Zalulu gets killed by Notorious with the KAR, so they've taken out the winners of last game. 5 players left alive. We have a 2v2v1. So DratX by himself. Pace and Tricky Gremlin are second place players from last game, and now again in the top 3 position. Oh, DeWeasel gets knocked down by DratX. Wow, this player has done just so much by himself. It's been ridiculous how much the damage DratX and his partner have done in this game, and now he's by himself, and it looks like Tricky Gremlin then took that as an opportunity to knock down Notorious. So damaging end in 3rd position. It's now a question of do Pace and Tricky Gremlin pick up the win for this. It's a 2v1. DratX has been active all game with that mini, has been constantly pushing damage out on loads of players with that mini all game. Hasn't quite got the huge amount of kills, but has still got 2 for the game. Chucks every smoke he has out now. Lots of smokes coming out. Got 40 rounds in his scar. Moving around to the ring. Tricky Gremlin and Pace moving around as well. Is this Tricky Gremlin and Pace's game? I have very rarely seen anybody turn a 2v1 into a win in a situation like this. It just doesn't really happen. But we'll see what DratX can do. He sees Gremlin out in the open. He must see him. Oh, I thought he saw him. He does. He knows roughly where he is. He goes for the full clip of mini shots onto Gremlin's position. Gremlin returns some fire through the smoke. He's got a rough idea of where he is from all that damage that came out. The ring is coming in. Is DratX going to die to the ring? He's kind of been pushed out a bit here. The smokes have been particularly... have sort of worked against him, the initial smokes he put out, because they've not allowed him to do any real damage himself. He's now out in the open, and it looks like Pace and Tricky Gremlin are potentially going to pick up round 2, and they do so. Our 2nd place team from round 1 pick up a win in round 2. Our 1st place team from round 1 have ended up in a 4th place in round 2. This puts everybody on a quite even keel going into round 3. So Tricky Gremlin and Pace, good job, well done. 1st place. DratX and Monkey Lesinge, 2nd place. Lots of damage from those 2 players though. Didn't really get the kill strip, but they were constantly active on top of that building. DeWeasel and Notorious with the 9 kills. I think our kill leads in the set in game 2. Zalulu and Timmy's with 6 kills between them. Not shabby by any means. Mr. Nex and Sochi with the 0 kills sneaking in 5th. Brooksy and Saint getting into 6th with 3 kills. Hazy, Mad, and Godsky with 7 kills between them getting to 7th. Really good play there from Hazy as well. He knocked so many teams out by himself. Probably should get some sort of special mention for all that. Nostra and Lev in P. I think it's Lev in P. In 8th with 3 kills. Rybacker and teammate with 4 kills in 9th. I can't say that name. And Kaya Game and Brexo coming in 10th with the 3 kills. So we're going to move on to Game 3. We're going to take a 5-minute break, guys. And Game 3 will be coming up probably 5 to 7 minutes from now. And then we will work out who our overall winners for the day are. I'm sure he just gets the knockdown as well. So we go straight into... Oh, it looks like we've got a shotgun against... machete fight then. Looks like he managed to actually save his teammate. I didn't realize Tomchi was dropping down to save his teammate, but he does. Doing some damage. You see Mouse Play go down straight away. You see Capitalist behind the tree with a pistol. We've got Zephyr pushing Capitalist. Capitalist only has that pistol. His partner Mouse Play only has a pistol as well behind. Capitalist gets out in the open. Oh no, Capitalist and Mouse Play go down really early. To Zephyr and Lyman. Bad pick up for those guys, unfortunately. Sometimes it goes down like that. You've both got a pistol. Not much you're going to push past before. I'm not quite sure. Tries to keep the window. Gets the S6. Being a little bit hopeful of that range with the S6A6. Anything over 10 steps, a little bit hopeful. Here comes the grenade from College into the building. Let's try to get out of it so we can see the grenade coming in any second now. Waiting quite a long time. He bounced off the wall to get the knockdown himself. He does indeed knock himself out, Connix. Wasn't really what he was hoping for there. So now there's the fight. He turns around on himself. Oh, 2 grenades as well. So Connix is going to kill himself with that grenade. He threw 2 and ended up killing himself. So now it's anyone's game. Dimitri against Bartstall. Connix made that situation entirely by himself there. Dimitri's going to push up with the SK12 into Bartstall with the S686. Interesting fight. First shot comes out. Second shot with a kill. And Bartstall revenge. Solo double on the driving car there. So Velnez keeping himself in Italiano quite nicely in this game. I'm not sure if Bazooka and his partner heard that. They're driving directly towards Velnez, who's just picked up a double by himself. Is the same thing going to happen? Oh, he's just reloading now, though. He's got the AKM out. Gets some serious damage onto Bazooka. Bazooka's taking a lot of damage. He's been knocked out. Good Day trying to get past. Good Day is low. Good Day might go down here to Velnez. Velnez has to reload. And Good Day's going to get away with it. He does. He's taking the car at the top there, but his partner goes down. Velnez being a machine at the bottom there, picking up 3 kills in quick succession, all on people trying to drive shots. He does take 3 shots. Bartslaw. Oh, Bartslaw. Wow, what a shot there in the window. Had like a half an inch to work with. Straight away with the follow-up with the molly. Let's have a look in the video. He's going straight for the Molotov now. Bartslaw's already taken out 2 players by himself. Molly's in the window, but not best place to put it. Oh, while this is happening, the other player comes out of the building. Go full auto here. Full auto shotgun. Goes down. Bartslaw very low health. Exodus comes outside. Bartslaw picks up a double. Ballsy play. Nice takedown with the car. Gets the one player down with the shotgun. The other player comes out with the shotgun. Gets him down as well. Now he needs to heal. Lethal Assassin and Pink Ghost just camping the bottom of this a little bit now. They're probably aware there's a partner upstairs. They obviously killed Rossi's partner downstairs, but they're not willing to push the upstairs here. Rossi just sitting at the back there. Oh, now he's going to take some shots at Lethal Assassin. Gets some damage on Assassin. Assassin jumps back in the car. Rossi gets him down. So Rossi's downed him. Where's Assassin's partner? Oh, Assassin's partner's actually moved away. Oh dear, so Pink Ghost had moved away, so Assassin goes down. Pink Ghost isn't able to really even return any fire because Rossi is firing out the back window there. So Pink Ghost has lost his partner. Or just about. We've got Koro and Heroes trading. Pink Ghost out in the open. Oh, nice shot from Heroes. Good KAR shot there. 2 from the Heroes. Boom, tap, tap. And Pink Ghost goes down slush. Nice little flank move going on here. Italiano's dived into that house with the UMP. Velnez goes down. Velnez is... Oh no! Bluestar and his partner turned up. Bluestar and his partner are actually going to go down to the button. Slush as well. Slush and his partner will push on to 7 kills. Just taking names in this last exchange. His periphery as well. Take some shots at them. So Koro's and Hero are low. Zipab with the grenade there. We can see the grenade being primed and ready to go. Is he going to get something off on Heroes and Koro? Is he close enough? He is close enough. We can see Koro going down the distance with his second grenade coming out. In the butt over here with Italiano. We're down to our final players. There's so many grenades coming out. Zipab going ham. Loads of grenades and pushing up. And then gets the double. Really nice play from Rossi 95, who somehow has kept himself and his team in this game. Rossi 95 lost his partner earlier on and has somehow kept his team in the game. they've positioned well, they've done well. Rossi though, Rossi could ruin everyone's day here. He has got a broken chest and a broken head, but they're both tier 3, so there's still going to be some armor left. He's going to go for it. He's going to move very, very late in this game, and he's going to try and go for it. Will Italiano pick his team up another famous victory just by moving very late in the game? The button slush have got the advantage. There's 2 of them. Rossi not moving, not doing anything, and we see Ziphad go down to slush. So it's 2v down to slush. So it's 2v1 v1. Italiano is out. He's moving. Both players looking the other way. Oh no! Rossi then makes himself known. Slush dies behind that tree, but not quick enough. Gets knocked out. Italiano's going to die to a ring, and the butt's going to go down, and Rossi's going to win the game. Rossi is going to win the game. He's going to win it out of nowhere. And Rossi 95 picks up the win for him and his team. Lost now early on in that game, in that exchange, but kept himself in it. Played it clever, played it smart, waited for everyone to pick each other up, popped up just at the right time to take out Slush and the butt. And takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open, and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Hello, I'm the Stifler. You might remember me from such casts as the last 2 games and last hour and a quarter of your life, but I'm back for Game 3 now, so we're going to go into Game 3. There's no point hanging around. I've been given the go-ahead. We're going to start the game up now. We're going to initialize the server. By my quick mathematics, which might be a little bit ropey at best, it looks like Finstack came first, obviously, in Game 1 with 9 kills. Pace and Tricky Gremlin from T37 Red came second in Game 1 with 9 kills as well. That put both teams at a differential of 50 points. So then T37 Red picked up the win in Game 2 with our Finstack players then coming fourth in Game 2, which now puts us at a points difference between Pace, Tricky Gremlin on 489 to Zalulu and Timmy's on 445. So currently our top 5 teams going into this game, I say top 5 because probably top 5 all have a chance to win, are T37 Red, which is obviously Pace, 1 and Tricky Gremlin. Finstack, which is Zulu and Timmy's. We then have Les Franklin's, which is Drat X and Monkey Lesinge on 302 points. And then DXH, which is Hell Panda and Dizimoto in 4th position. And Sweaty Nerds, Trevor and Hefty Elf in 5th. Then we have Damage Incorporated, so Notorious and DeWeasel in 6th position. Overall, these are the overall standings now. Floro Alvero, so Ale19 and Virus in 7th. Chelbers, I've really bitten off more than I can chew saying some of these names. Chelbers Malvern, which is Ryber SVK and 8th. 9th we've got JJXTO, which is Cooley. And 10th then we have Bush, which is XD and Mr. Tiger. So that's your top 10 at the moment. Realistically, going into this game, it's now down to Pace, Tricky Gremlin, Zululu, and Timmy's by the looks of it. They all have such a point lead going into this final game that it would be very difficult. If both teams went out early on in this game, you know, sort of top 15, top 20 area, then Dratex and Monkey Lesinge could make a play for it. Also, Hellpand and Dizimoto could potentially make a play for it with a high kill first place. But we'll have to see how it pans out as the game goes, guys. Wait. It's not third person. One second, guys. We have a third-person slight issue here, so bear me 1 second. There's an option for me to destroy the game, so I'm just going to have a look now. I was too busy. Where's the destroy button then? Exit the game. I can't destroy it. It's going to have to... Gonna have to go down. I'm not sure where the destroy button is. Bear me 1 second, guys. Let's just go to a quick break a sec. She just gets the knockdown as well, so we go straight into... Oh, look, we've got a shotgun against machete fight then. Looks like he managed to actually save his teammate. I didn't realize Tomshi was dropping down to save his teammate, but he does. Doing some damage. You see Mouseplay go down straight away. You see Capitalist behind the tree with a pistol. We've got Zethais pushing Capitalist. Capitalist only has that pistol. His partner Mouseplay only has a pistol as well behind. Capitalist gets out in the open. Oh no, Capitalist and Mouseplay go down really early to Zethais and Nyman. Bad pickup for those guys, unfortunately. Sometimes it goes down like that. You both got a pistol, and Dimitri going to push Bartis floor. I'm not entirely sure. takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Right, so I promise you this time we're going to go into game 3. Yeah, in 4 or 5 months of doing this, that was probably the first time I've not pressed first person mode. So good job me, compounded by early access then and not letting me actually get back in or delete the server once I'd done it. So I had to restart my entire PC. So that was fun. Good thing I've got a streaming rig and therefore we didn't have to restart the entire stream as well. But anyway, thank you for your patience. It's meant that there's even more suspense now going into game 3. As I was saying earlier, it's pretty much at the moment down to Finn Stack and T37 Red are the two guys at the top of the log right now. Trying to quickly initialize, trying to get in. Hopefully it will bounce us into the server ASAP and we can get this done and dusted and over with. But thank you for everyone's patience. We appreciate it. Sometimes these things can happen. We're going straight into the game for you now though, guys, so bear with us and we'll go straight into the game. This is our deciding game. This is game 3 of 3. As I said before going into the last game, we currently have 2 teams at the top of the log, separated by about 40 points. T37 Red, which is Pace and Tricky Gremlin, lead Finstack, which is Zulu and Timmy's. We then, in a slightly more distant third place, have Les Franklin's, which is Drat X and Monkey the Singe. Hellpanda and Dizimoto just behind them. Trevor and Hef the Elf then in 5th just behind them. And Notorious M12 and the Weasel from Damage Inc. in 6th. So the reality is that our top 3 teams could still take the series. However, if the top 3 teams all go out very early on in this game, say in 20th, 21st position, then all of these things could move around quite dramatically. With a decent kill game on the first pace, a lot of these other teams could then start picking up wins themselves. So it could all flip around on itself. It's all about seeing how our top 2 teams do. If they're still there or thereabouts when it gets to the top 10 stage, then it's going to be a very interesting finale. Winner takes all even. We could have that very interesting situation where winner takes all between the 2 teams. Can Finstack do it? Can they do the double? Can they pick up the squad's overall victory and then the duo's victory the second on the next day? Is that something that they're going to be able to do? Or will our new team, I believe, for this week, in the form of Pace 1 and Tricky Gremlin pick up their first win in their first week in playing? We'll have to see. But then equally, we have other teams who are all eyeing that victory, the overall win for tonight. We're just getting straight into the game now, guys. 6 seconds, 5, 4, and then we're going to start and we're going to have a look and we're going to see where we are. So let's see where the plane's going to start from. What sort of plane? How's the plane going to interact with our game today? Is it going to cause issues? Is it going to be a nice plane? It's quite a similar plane we've had all night, to be honest with you guys. This has been a fairly consistent 2 days, in fact, the squads and the duos today in terms of planes. We've had similar sort of top to bottoms multiple times, meaning that, you know, pretty much everything's gettable in this game. However, and I'm quite surprised, a huge volume of players all jumping out at Severny. Now, there's not much loot to the east of Severny, so I'm not entirely sure why so many teams would be pushing straight out towards this, unless they're maybe going for the starter island and doing that thing, as we all know, that I love most of all. Looks like we've got Posty XD and Fiddy54 landing potentially at Severny. Nawe and Rossi95 are victors from last week at Severny, and then Aqueous and Jarkos at Severny. So I'm going to do a bit of Severny cam because it looks like we're going to instantly get some action. All 3 teams have taken different segments of the town. They've split the town into 3. So Posty XD and Fiddy54 at the very far end of the town, immediately getting pistols. All teams have got 1 pistol each so far. Not much else in terms of loot though, as they push through the different buildings now. Nawe then gets the shotgun, so he moves up to the next tier. Lethal Assassin just knocks out Mighty Duck, actually, right at the start of this game. Oh dear. Immediately, Mighty Duck. Some people went school. The Mighty Duck gets killed. Bopping on Airfam then takes out Lethal Assassin. Now we have Pink Ghost up against Bopping on Airfam. Bopping on Airfam drops down. Has got that UMP. UMP against Pistol. At the school. Jumps in through the window. Here's the player above him. We'll be hearing all those footsteps right above him right now. Move out a little bit. So, Pink Ghost upstairs. Going to move around. Only got that pistol. Bopping on Airfam has got himself a UMP and now has got a M16 for his troubles as well. So, he's moving around the school. He's quite happy just to leave the school for now by the looks of it. When I say leave the school though, he's actually coming back in. He's actually coming all the way around and back in for some reason. I think he's hoping maybe he can see him through a window, or maybe just trying to get some sort of clever flank, maybe get upstairs easily, or just get more loot as he moves around. Pink Ghost looks like he finally got himself something of note. Actually, he's got himself a shotgun and pistol right now. Still got no helmet there. So bopping on Airfam, Sochi with some damage. But doesn't look. I don't see who he's done damage to. Next has seems to have Wolfex and Telsa in his sights there, though he doesn't actually have any sights. So just iron sighting. Well, actually, not even iron sighting. Just sort of crosshairing from the top of the building there. So possibly a little bit hopeful, I would say, if you're hoping to get anything there. We'll go back to Severny though. Severny is still where all these teams are. And I'm really interested to see how this pans out. Who's going to end up king of Severny? I'm not sure if any of these teams really have a realistic shout of winning overall, but equally, all of these teams can have a big impact on the result of this game. So, Fiddy still got himself a pistol, and that's pretty much all he's got. Posty then with the Thompson. Jarkos moves out into the open with a pistol. Uh-oh. Jarkos takes a bit of damage. Has got that silencer on his pistol, and has got the red dot sight on it as well. So, red dot sight silencer pistol meta. Gets some good shots onto Fiddy, but goes down. Jarkos has been knocked out. His partner Aqueous is quite far away. Only has the SK-12. Cannot help him. Fiddy did take a bit of damage from that exchange, though. Posty XD looking, scanning around. Aqueous is now down his partner early on in the game. So the first casualty of the Severny siege is Jarkos. Posty XD moving up and around. Did they realise there are still more teams here? Are they just more relaxed now? Do they think they maybe taken half of a team out and that's all they've got to deal with? Because we've still got Nawe and Rossi 95. Not to forget, Rossi 95's team picked up the win last weekend. So these are our current champions. Not really had the run of games that they did last week. So probably a bit unhappy with that. Monkey Lucinge gets a kill. Before I can even get into him. So actually, both Monkey Lucinge and Dratx are exactly the same position they were last game. They've taken the flats again. We see Bopping on Airfam in the distance. 12 rounds in his AKM. Looks like he's been shooting at someone. Looks like he's still going back and forth with Pink Ghost. Oh, they might see each other in a second. Pink Ghost moving around with a shotgun. Bopping on Airfam, just on one level up, pushes up with the shotgun. We're going to get UMP versus shotgun. Who sees who first? Oh, Pink Ghost! Pink Ghost gets the kill, avenges his teammate, though does have to now play the rest of the game out by himself. But is on 2 kills, so we're probably quite happy with that. Let's get back into our Severny action. We see Fiddy and Posty moving up, slowly working their way through the town. Aqueous gone quite far away. Rossi 95 out in the middle there of the street, has got the 4X on his M16, is moving up and around. Fiddy, is he going to poke? He does poke. He gets some shots onto Rossi, gets the knockdown on Rossi. Now he tries to follow it up with the AKM action. Does it get the knockdown? So we've got 1 knockdown versus 1 knockdown. Are we going to push in? Are they going to end themselves in this game now? Fiddy moves back around the corner to get rezzed by his partner. Looks like Rossi's going to get rezzed as well. I have a really weird camera that's kind of messed up right now. I'm not sure. So Fiddy gets rezzed straight away. Posty pushes around with that M16. He's trying to get an angle. While this is happening, Rossi has been res. Posty pushing up. Posty gets a knockdown on Nawe. So now all that's remaining is Rossi with no health. And Rossi then goes down to Posty. So Posty and Fiddy have now cleared 3 players out of Severny. Posty and Fiddy, quality players. Probably haven't had quite the run of luck they'd hoped to have in these games tonight. But they are certainly good enough players to take a game in this series if they put their minds to it, and have started with that mindset already, with 3 kills between them at this stage in the game already. Aqueous moved all the way away. Kaya Gaiman, his partner, up at the top there. Fitzy getting a kill on Pace. Oh, like I said last game. Oh no, Gremlin. If Gremlin goes down here, Pace and Gremlin might well be out of this. With Zalulu and Timmy still up. Gremlin has a sliver of health to save his team here. He has the smallest margin of health to save his team here. Going out at this stage in the game is going to net his team almost no points. Fitzy, OW, and Draven for Charity are pushing this position. Gremlin gets the Uzi out. Whatever happens here, he's either out or he's going to be playing by himself for the rest of the game. He hears Draven moving up on him. Is this the end for Tricky and Pace? They did so well in game 1 and game 2, and they're out. We're almost at the start of this game. At the start of game 3, they are out to Draven for Charity and Fitzy OW. You can never relax in these games, guys. You can never take it for granted. Going into game 3 with a nice big lead, there's no such thing in this game. There is absolutely no such thing. And let's have a look through our list. So we see Zalulu getting some loot in the car. So now these are our prime placed competitors. Zalulu and Timmy's, if they get into that top 5, top 10 situation, will take the series tonight. Now that Pace and his partner have been killed. We see Monkey Lasinge and Dratex. I think they are the most comfortable of any players I've ever seen playing out of this area. They're really, really happy to play out of the flat area next to the school. We come out and have a look. See Fiddy and Posty have owned Severny now. And a lot of players at Pollyanna. We see the C and the Load, Bazooka and Good Day. Quality players all coming up on each other. We have the C inside with an Uzi. Bazooka moving up with the UMP. UMP versus Uzi fight at close range. Hard to call. Really hard to call. Bazooka sees Good Day, his partner, moving around the outside of the building. The C and the Load. Quite close actually, but a little bit further away than I thought they were. I thought they were much more imminently going to hit each other than that. The C's aware something's going on. A Load as well. We've got the M4, got the AKM M4 combo against the UMP. Double umps against double AR at the moment. A Load going for the grenade. It's a nice toss. Gets it in the window. Misses the second one. Bazooka's not going to take any damage from that. Good Day is going to be fully aware that something's going on though, because he would have just had 3 grenades come in. Bazooka trying to get a better angle. Ow. My ears. The C. Trying to get a better angle. Oh, taking some shots from the top of that building though. Bit of damage coming in from Bazooka. The UMP, you can never discount the UMP at almost any range. The gun is consistently very, very good and does a lot of damage. Good Day. Trying to follow up. A Load looking for an angle. A Load's got an angle there just about on Good Day. I think he might. No, he doesn't. He actually doesn't quite have the angle. Can still hear Bazooka up in this building. Bazooka moving down. The C has healed himself up to full in the interim. A Load still trying to get that angle. Still trying to do something. We have Good Day. He's got his M16 out now. No, he's gone back to his UMP. Bazooka in this building. Is the fact these two players are quite split out going to work against them? Bazooka does have a good vantage point from those windows though. A Load looking around, seeing if he can get an angle. Good Day is sort of trapped here. He's got the C and a Load, and he hasn't really got anywhere he can go that's healthy or nice. However, the C has been sort of pushed back a little by the shots from Bazooka earlier. The C. Going to try and push into Good Day. A Load has got himself right onto the top of this building. The blue's coming in. Oh, he sees Bazooka. Gets Bazooka down. Oh, but A Load is so low himself. Does see good. Oh, gets the double. Double kill for A Load. A Load in the C. Our Cursed Trials competitors did really well. Got through their day in Curse as well. Got into the semis, I believe. Picking up some kills there, some nice kills. Good Day and Bazooka, quality players, equally players. I could see quite easily winning one of these duos games themselves. The trouble is though, A Load and the C have a long way to go now. The ring has already passed them. It is only level 1 ring, so it's not that critical, but still, it's not really what you want. Aqueous. I think Aqueous is by himself, lost his partner early on. Chucking some smokes out. Got some damage onto Fiddy, and Fiddy He's holding that tree, and Posty so stealthily came up behind that even I didn't see it with Spectator. So Posty and Fiddy picking up the kills there. Aqueous goes down. Posty and Fiddy on 3 kills, I think, between them. We've got Brooksy and Saint outside the ring. Lots of outside the ring fights happening. Brooksy doing some damage. Nabot goes down to Brooksy, and then Nabot's taken out by Saint. Brooksy and Saint, what are they going to do? They're going to move in. Are they going to grab the car. I think the best thing they can do now is to grab the Jeep and try and get to the ring. Everyone else is actually pretty far away at this point. There's no one really that can contest this, so the quicker they get to the Jeep, the better for them. Cool Breeze is putting some damage out onto someone. Let's have a look. He's got that, looks like that 8x scope on the Scar. Can see if the player through the windows there. So he's aware the player's in the house, trying to get some damage onto the house. Taking the tires out on that U-house so they can't get away. Going to keep the pressure up on this position. Returning, trying to look through the door, doesn't really get any, Oh, gets the shots. Cool Breezes through the window there. There was very little room to move, so Kaju... Oh, he's going to go down as well. He's going to keep the pressure up on him. What's his partner going to do? What's Kalu JJ going to do? I'm not entirely sure, because it seems like he's backing right off, so Penturion could go down here to Cool Breezes. Cool Breezes' partner, Shine_7, moving up on his position. Let's have a look at Kalu JJ. Shots coming in onto his partner. What he really needs to do there is get his partner up, and he's trying to do that now. However, Shine7 coming in really quickly here with the SK12. SK12 at close quarters. Takes some shots coming in, but finishes off the team there. Shine then. Nice work. Partner gets the shot. Partner gets the knockdowns in Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze keeps up the long range assault, and Shine then moves in with the SK12 and gets some kills. Coming out to the battle list, we see a lot of players still outside this ring. This is an interesting ring. It's probably going to end at Ferry Pier by the looks of it. Gecko and his partner got no one around them, looting up quite nicely. We see Fiddy and Posty moving across this area though. Are they going to end up right next to these players? Where are they going? They're just trying to make their minds up as to where they want to dump their cars. We see Timmy's and Zalulu in a good position. Obviously, their closest competitors went out very, very early in this game. Really early in this game. Timmy's and Zalulu, they're going to take any shots. Posty and Fiddy coming past. They are going to start taking some shots. Fiddy's takes a bit of damage. Car crashes. Jumps out. Fiddy and Posty are now going to go up against Zalulu and Timmy's. Are our potential champions going to have problems here? Posty and Fiddy, very, very good players against Timmy and Zalulu in different buildings. Different buildings means if one of them gets knocked down, they're probably not getting a res anytime soon. Fiddy actually gets full energy, going to heal himself up. Timmy's quite happy just to chill out there. Fiddy and Posty move around to the secondary building. We're going to take a position here. We're going to get some shots through the glass, would be my guess. There's going to be a bit of window action. This looks like there's the tier 2 chest there, so Posty not messing around there, getting the tier 2 chest. Oh, another team's turning up here. Actually, it's Mr. Teisel by himself. Mr. Teisel taking his car takes some damage, but he doesn't take any. Now he does, and now he's knocked out. And his partner is quite far away. X-Team. Oh, while this happens, Timmy's taking some shots with the mini there. Gets some damage back his way though. Posty and Fiddy both quite low at this point. Timmy's and his partner Zalulu are pretty healthy in comparison. Fiddy has got himself back up though. Posty goes down to another level to try and get a heal off. Fiddy doing some damage to the building. We've got AKMs up against minis. We kicked again. Posty and Fiddy taking some damage. Timmy's and Zalulu not really taking much damage in these exchanges. Trying to get a good angle for you guys. It's bouncing around between both players quite a lot. I know other people are dying. Zalulu, I'm not even too sure what he was shooting at there. He just dropped out and took a few shots. What even was he looking at? He's got the smallest of angles there. You can see maybe one window, the door. 2 windows in the door from this building. He's more concerned about behind at the moment. He's trying to cover behind so they don't get into a pinch situation. Despite being in buildings, you still obviously can get pinched. Mr. Teisel slowly bleeding out. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. His partner, X-Team, actually got the res off. Timmy's and Zalulu put so much damage and pressure onto Posty and Fiddy. The X-Team and Mr. Teisel actually got the res off. So now it gets complicated because we have 3 separate teams all at this small area. And it looks like Cool Breeze coming up with his partner as well. Shine7 and Cool Breeze coming straight past. Shine 7 and Cool Breeze. Oh no, you probably don't want to stop there, boys. You really don't want to stop there. Zalulu picking up the knockdown on Shine 7. Shine 7 has been knocked down. Shine 7 has been killed. Cool Breeze jumps out of his car. He's going to add an extra body to this ongoing back and forth. Zalulu takes a few more shots at Fiddy and Posty in this building. We have backs and forths happening everywhere. There's a lot of players and a lot of teams. Fiddy trying to get position, gets up into that window, having a quick look, seeing if he can see an arm, a head, a leg, anything in the windows. Doesn't see anything at the moment. Scanning around, still nothing. Zalulu. Don't forget, we have Mr. Tyzel and X Team at the bottom here as well, adding an extra dimension. We have Cool Breezes as well. Oh, and saying that, X Team gets knocked out by Posty. So X Team, can he get behind? He will get behind. Mr. Tyzel will get the res off again there. Posty making sure they can't get away. Kills that car straight off. So they can't get away from this now. Trevor just died outside the play zone. Kukuli got the knockout on him and he died outside the play zone. X Team and Mr. Tyzel don't really want to be here. They've got Fiddy, Posty, Timmy's and Zalulu all in front of them. And they've been knocked down multiple times. They have the smallest little tiny bit of rock. So we're seeing the pink ghost there getting a knockdown on setup chat, but not showing me why. Monkeyless Inge. Oh, Monkeyless Inge and his partner have actually moved out here. We see Hapic Q in front of Monkeyless Inge and Drat. Hapic Q looks like he's in that place that he's used to, where his partner's dead again, unfortunately. Monkeyless Inge and Dratex. They're another team that could actually take this game. Now that our winners of Game 2 have already been eliminated, these two players could come into this depending on how Zalulu and Timmy's do. If Zalulu's and Timmy's are pulled, dragging and screaming out of those buildings and killed in an earliest position, these two players could actually come into it. Dratex and Monkeyless Inge could do something depending on the number of kills they got. They're already at 3 kills. They've already picked up some points for the kills. We still see this massive 3-4-way fight happening here. It's just not changing. Nothing. All these players are taking damage, doing damage, taking damage, and trying to play it slow. Cool Breeze trying to get involved in it. Has got the silencer on that Scar with the ACOG sight on it. Timmy's and Zalulu, I think, are they still in separate buildings? Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Virus and Ali 109 turning up as well. Ali's starting to take some damage. He's going to take a lot of damage from a lot of players here. Oh gosh, how is he getting away with no damage taken? He took nothing. He didn't take a single bar of health damage there, but Virus has. And Virus has had to get the hell away from there as Cool Breezes and everyone else start shooting at Virus's car. But Virus is still alive. He's taken 20% health, but he's still going. Cool Breeze out in the open there, takes some damage from Timmy's and Zalulu. This is crazy. This back and forth is crazy. It's constant back and forth. I would think the players will start running out of ammo quite soon. My gut feeling is the players will start running out of ammo soon here. Excuse me if it's not to your taste to be watching this, but you know, these Timmy's and Zalulu are the realistic. I've got the most realistic option of winning overall here, having picked up one win already. So, Mr. Tyzel and X Team still trying to do some damage to Posty and Fiddy. Mr. Tyzel's so low. That tree doesn't provide any help, any damage at all. It's like trying to hide behind a matchstick. In the background, we hear more shots coming out. Virus shooting Sochi, Mr. Nex. Everyone's turning up at this town. Everyone's here. X Team finally loses his partner after several knockdowns to Mr. Tyzel by Fiddy and Posty. He finally goes down. X Team is still going though. Is full energy. We see Mr. Nex and Sochi in the background there. Zalulu and Timmy's doing some damage. Mr. Nex, oh, taking damage from Ali at the top there. Ali gets down Sochi. Mr. Nex is quite low. Ali 109, really low himself. Dodges behind this. Has actually got one knockdown on Sochi. Mr. Nex is going to res his partner. Ali just using the first aid kit. Going to pop his head round. Try and do some more damage. I don't think he realizes what he's dealing with. He's got Posty, Fiddy, Zalulu, Timmy's, Cool Breeze all ahead of him here. He's desperately pushing his team by himself. Probably not the correct option because he's taking damage from everywhere. I don't know if he can res his partner. I think his partner might be dead. Ali out in the open. Ali's going to go down, and Ali does go down, and Virus does as well. It looked like Virus was bugged out, and Ali actually could not res him for early access problem, guys. Rybacker down. Levnip up. Foyanka. I don't know how to say this name. He's still up though and gets the kill. Actually, no, Fitzy OW gets the kill there. Came in with the pinch. So Fitzy OW and Draven for Charity are moving up and around. Let's have a look at this ring. Oh, we can see a lot of players moving in now. A load just takes out Hell Panda in the background. We see Pink Ghost by himself. Oh, El Mandeo just took out some players behind him. Has lost his partner Tomshi though. Tomshi is down and outside the ring. What's Tomshi going to do? Can he get him up? Can he get the health back up? Oh no, El Mandeo almost goes down himself. I don't know if he's actually got the time. Monkey the Cinch just finally killed off Happer out at the very corner of the ring. We can see Hef the Elf there. A team that does have a kind of realistic chance at winning this game. But Hef the Elf is by himself. He's alone. He's got 2 players right next to him. We see a load in the scene moving in as well. Monkey the Singe moving in. Zalulu takes out Cool Breach finally. Cool Breach was up for ages by himself here. But we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 team situation still unfolding. And right on the edge of the ring, there's a lot of damage going down. El Mandelo gets in. Fitzy OW with that mini. Sees Pink Ghost up ahead. He's got the 8x on the mini. It's a really nice combination for Fitzy. Mr. Nex actually just took out Fiddy 54 while we're looking at this. Mr. Nex with the car takes down Fiddy. And I think Fiddy actually got killed, yeah. He has been killed, so Posty's now by himself. While we're looking at that, El Mandelo killed Pink Ghost. They were both on the edge of the ring. El Mandelo has lost his teammate. Fitzy OW is trying to get over this hill. What can he do? Him and Jamin for Charity are going to end up adding to this just huge cluster of players at these buildings. Timmy's and Zalulu, if they're going to win this, they're going to do it the hard way because every player in the game is converging on their position. I don't know if they actually know or if it's just a bad luck, but we see a load get knocked out by Brooksy. Actually, no, not by Brooksy. He just gets knocked out on the edge of the ring. I think by Monkey Lestinge. The C on the edge there, he's got the silenced AKM. See out by himself there at the edge of the ring. We see Brooksy just heals himself up. A bit closer to the action. We see Fire Official and Awes. Fire Official and Awes, both fine players. Still both up. There's a lot more to go through. So Lulu and Timmy's want to take this series. There are many, many more players they're going to have to get rid of here. And saying that, we see Fitzy and his partner just coming down the hill. Going to add their numbers to this increasing scrum of players. Draven for Charity and Fitzy at this tree. They can hear the shots coming down in front of them. Posty XD trying to hold that building by himself. If anyone can do this by himself, it'll be Posty, the solo player, the top 10 solo player. Timmy's with the 8x taking some shots at Kukuli and Tuojo. Does see him. Hasn't got much of an angle there, but does still get a shot on Tuojo. He drops down just on the other side of that hill, offering himself a little bit of cover there. X-Team still going. X-Team still out. The C from behind gets the knockdown then to Ojo. Kukuli's going to have to come back and res his teammate. The C taking some damage though outside the ring. This ring is going to do serious damage to the C. What's he going to do? He's dodging. He's ducking. He's trying his best. He's got some energy drinks on, so he will be recovering some health. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough though. He's quite close to the ring. If he stops and maybe takes one med kit, he might make it. In the interim though, Tuojo is going to get res by Kukuli. I think he is anyway. Oh no, Kukuli's trying to go for the res, but he's got nothing. He's trying to hide behind the matchstick trees. And Go-Go Rex CZ just looks the other way. If he looked to his right, he'd see Tuojo and Kukuli there under a lot of damage. Timish finally takes out Tuojo. Kukuli then by himself. Go-Go Rex on the sea. The Sea's not having a great game at the moment. He's just got everyone bearing down on him. In the background, we see Draven for Charity takes out Mr. Nex. The grenade's going to come out. What can the Sea do? He hears that grenade. Drops down. Isn't quite good enough. The second one goes a little bit too long. He knows he's up against it here. What's he going to be able to do? Always takes out Fluxerino in the background. The Sea's sort of stuck at the bottom of this hill. We're going to go back over here. We see fucking car. Fucking car. I think it's fucking car. Fucking your car? I can't say that name. I will keep trying though. With Rybaka. Draven for Charity. Looks like him and his partner Fitzy still in this. Still moving around. The ring now has come into play, guys. The ring has come into play. All these players are going to have to move. Posty XD has already got himself out of there, actually. He's already got himself out and into the ring. But Timmy's and Zalulu are lagging behind slightly. Posty XD not taking any shots. I thought he was, but he's not. Let's have a look at the battle list. I can't actually see any damage coming in. Though, it looks like we lost the C in the interim. Always and his partner getting some damage done. Though Always takes a bit of damage there for his troubles. And Fire Official trying to look for an angle. Fire Official looking to see if he can find a player there. He knows there's someone hiding behind the matchstick. We've got Kukuli just over the ridge there as well. Behind Go-Go Rex CZ. Timmy's then knocks out Fitzy see OW. Let's see OW is going to go down to Timmy. Timmy with that mini. Timmy with the mini. That wasn't intentional, but Timmy with the mini doing some serious work. Draven for charity. Left his partner behind. Obviously, he's dead. Can't do anything about it now, but is going for it. We've got Posty in front of him. What is Posty going to do? He's going to see Draven. He does see Draven. Gets the kill on Draven. While this is happening, I can hear lots of shots from Monkey and Dratex. Monkey out in the open. Harris. Harzy mad. Sorry, Harris. I keep saying Harris. It's actually Harzy. Dyslexia is a great thing. Harzy there, knocked down. His partner's going to get him up, though. Harzy did so much damage in that last game. Posty XD getting another kill. Posty XD doing this all by himself. He's gone 5 kills. Kukuli over there. We see Timmy's and Zalulu are champions. The guy's sitting in probably champion position. They know Kukuli's over here. He's trying to move up. He takes a bit of shot. He takes some shots. Always does. He knows Kukuli is over this bridge, and he gets Kukuli down. So Kukuli goes down. Timmy's and Zalulu in this hut, desperately trying to heal. We see Dratex has lost his partner. Posty XD is putting his stamp on this game by himself. Fire Official taking some damage, trying to hide behind the matchstick tree. Not really much room to work with there, but it's definitely trying. X Team actually still got something to say in this game. Excuse my coughing there, guys. X Team gets himself a kill there. Valedak and Oberenis in that building. X Team putting some damage onto it. Drat X there. Awes knocked out Timmy's. Timmy's knocked out Zalulu by himself for a second. Fire Official and Awes on the edge of the ring. Zalulu, what can he do? We've just got damage happening everywhere right now. We have to stick with something. I can see Posty XD in the background roaming and looming. Drat X there. Timmy's and Awes. Awes pushing straight for this. Oh, but Posty helping out Zalulu and Timmy's without knowing about it. Zalulu's partner goes down. Timmy's is down. Awes trying to push into this building. Posty did a bit of damage, but took some damage as well. Dropped to the floor. Awes and Fire taking out our winners. So now it's top. Now there's 7 players left alive, and I couldn't tell you who's going to win. X Team, while that was happening, took out Posty XT. Dratex trying to start the car up, deciding not to go with the car. Rybaka SVK is alone right now. We're going to get a different winner in game 2, so we're going to have a different winner in game 1, different winner in game 2, and a different winner in game 3. And while that's happening, we see Dratex go down to Obernis and Valadak. But then immediately takes some damage from X Team. X Team actually done pretty well to survive. I'm surprised. Of all the players to survive that town siege, it seems like X Team has. And X Team, though, is out in the open now. But Fire Official and Awes, I think, are going to win this. I think Fire Official and Awes are actually going to win this game. It looks like they're both in prime position to do so. Both players left alive. Both players got scopes. We see Rybaka SVK just about getting to some cover. He's only got a smallest of small trees in front of him, though. These trees do not offer you much cover. X Team just over the ridge. Oh, some good damage coming out on Awes there from Rybaka. Rybaka definitely trying his best here. Awes gets very low. Rybaka is seriously low. Fire Official going for the flank, trying to get an angle. He knows Rybaka's healing right now. He can see the legs for Rybaka and gets him down. We now have X Team by himself against Fire Official and Awes. Both players full health. X Team has really pulled out the bag. He's put himself 3 kills since he got away from that town siege. But what can he do? He obviously doesn't have any meds. He's got full energy but no meds. This looks like it's Awes's and Fire Officials to lose at this point, guys. It looks like these 2 players are going to pick up this win in the 3rd game. And as I say that, they are with some nice shots. So Awes and Fire Official picking up game 3. Zalulu and Timmy's ending up in 6th position. Monkey Lasinge and Drat X ending up in 5th. But I don't believe that Monkey Lasinge and Drat X's advanced position is going to make them overtake Zalulu and Timmy's, who I believe with the the points lead they had going into game 3 over everyone else bar Pace and Tricky Gremlin, might well overtake Pace and Tricky Gremlin here and take the win overall. So we could be looking at a back-to-back squads and duos weekend for Finstack via Zalulu and Timmy's. But I will let someone else who does the points do the points. But thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry that the 3rd person setting got messed up in the 3rd round. I apologize to anybody that affected adversity. These things can and do happen. I am afraid we tried to resolve it as quickly as we can. We know we got the 2nd game up within 5 or 6, the 3rd game up within 5, 6, 7 minutes. So we did the best we can to recover as quickly as we can. But sometimes these things do happen, and I personally can only apologize, and so can we. There will be more action tomorrow on the channel. There will be MPG taking over, and they'll be casted, I believe, by Train Loaf tomorrow. So come back and watch some Train Loaf casting MPG's tournament tomorrow. And aside from that, guys, you will see us back here next weekend. Remember, the games get released pretty much on a Wednesday, so you'll be able to jump in and sign up for those games from a Wednesday. Please follow the channel, Xpulse_gaming on Twitter. Get into the Discord. Hopefully these links will be spammed for you into chat. And obviously sign up to the website. I've been _Stifler, or on Twitter, _Stifler_TV. You've all been beautiful and wonderful, and I will see you all hopefully next time. So good night and goodbye. Here takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open, and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Xpulse.